Dedication. Number one thing I've been talking about lately. And I really want to get everybody on that because I think it's going to be a vibe for this episode. I think it's going to be a vibe for everything we're going to be talking about over the course of the rest of the holidays. I want to get everybody on dedication. If you're following my Instagram, you already know affiliated underscore Papi. I've been dropping inspirational quotes again. Get on those because you know what? It's just good to see something early in the morning just to get your mind going. And I appreciate all the love and support I'm getting on it. I got a special guest with us today. Hey, you know what I'm saying? My boy, Silver Linings TV. He's going to be joining us today. You know what I'm saying? West Coast Rico going to be driving by. Eagles 12-1. We got a lot to get into, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold on to your brim. Let's go ahead and have some fun.
Hey, yo, Pop.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, yo, Papi. What's poppin', B?
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Papi. Que pasa, mi primo?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Papi, in the flesh, in the building. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. We coming through, we talking, hey, Papi. We're going to do a little weekend wrap up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a little mess. I'm really excited because, you know, if y'all been paying attention, it's the birthday episode for your boy. So we definitely going to talk a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, some tasty treats and what we're doing to go ahead and kind of get situated with that, you know, because it's all well and good, you know, but what's they say? A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. And, bro, that stuff is real. Hey, Mark, appreciate you for coming in. Always, Mark is a day one supporter. Mark, bro, we love you. We appreciate you, man, on the Swoop Boys Network. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, I don't even have words for it, man. Like, thank you, man, for always being here with us, always just being a real one, a day one. I hope you're having good with your family this holiday. You know what I'm saying? Potion was gonna be here with us today, with everybody, but you know, we all got lives outside of this streaming thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, of course, y'all know Potion's an artist. Potion's an artist. He's a real artist, not like one of these dudes who says, "Oh yeah, you know, I like to record a little bit of music. I like to go ahead and talk a little bit, you know, on a mic and mumble." Nah, Potion's a real artist. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to go ahead and give him some days where he's not gonna be here, but I think y'all gonna like who I'm bringing up today. You know what I'm saying? He's a very good friend of mine. You know, if you know me, you know I'm big in the hat world. You know, well, not in the hat world. I'm not a big entity in the hat world. I just have fun in the hat world. I got some good friends that I've made along the way. So I got a really special guest. You know what I'm saying? My boy Jay Silva, Silver Linings TV. He's gonna come through and chop it up with us. You know what I'm saying? So I know he's waiting in the back. I'm gonna bring him on up. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to really go ahead and just bang with my boy because he definitely always has an interesting perspective on stuff. Me and my boy be bidding back and forth. Like honestly, man, it's rare that you can say that you meet friends through the internet or social medias and stuff like that. But I really feel like I've made a good friend. So you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and bring the boy through. Let's go ahead and I want everybody to go ahead and say what's up. There he is. I hear him. Hey man, he banging like he the cops. You know what I'm saying? Hey y'all, introducing my boy Silva.
Hey yo. I'm trying, bro. Hey, man. Hey, your guy Jay Silva, man. Silver Linings TV on YouTube. I pop in on your show mostly all the time that you posted, but I don't think this is the first time I've seen you had your little intro. In the beginning of it with the Papi song. And you know what it took me back to? It took me back to in wrestling and shit, when like Shawn Michaels and when I was a kid, I thought every wrestler made their own theme music and shit.
Bro, I did too. Like,
which I think Shawn Michaels actually did his own shit though.
Now, who is the one that said "Hello, ladies"?
Yeah, Bob Venus.
I was like, yo, everybody's doing that. Like, that's my man. He's in the back doing that right now.
Bob Venus character was nuts. Yo, now that I think about it, bro.
Yo, and my weird ass loved that shit. I would be young as hell walking around. My mom, she would be like, "What's wrong with you, bro?" Because she would be like, I would walk into a room and just be like, "Hello,
yeah, dude, yo, listen, Bob Venus was nuts, bro." And he come in with the strap-on towel on, bro. I mean, like, listen, we were watching this stuff at 12, 13, which is crazy.
bro. And when you think about it, like your mind at 12 or 13, what you think is like,
The imagination is crazy.
yeah, like you definitely thinking things are a lot different than they actually are. Like you swear you know a lot more too.
Yeah,
So you're
it's
like,
so
wow.
true, so true.
So the wrestling thing was like, and then it adds to a whole new element because at this age you're definitely going outside playing with your friends, and like, bro, I've said this multiple times to people. I'm like, yo, we used to like power bomb each other on the cement.
Absolutely. It was a time, bro. I don't think I would trade that time period though. It was a time. It wasn't as filtered as it is now. So therefore, you were exposed to certain things, but you got the like. A lot of the stuff now it's kind of like I feel like everything is just it's filtered, but it's like fake filtered. And the reason I say that is like the world has gotten way worse. I feel like from when we were kids, right? But they hide it under like social media. You know what I mean? Like you protest from your phone and it's like in a way it's fake, but whatever. That's for another time.
No, you're absolutely right, because in a way, like a perfect example of that is not even on as political, but if you just on a smaller scale and taking it back to the wrestling thing is, if you remember, like I got in school suspension because I literally ran up to a teacher and said, "Suck it."
Right.
I did the whole X thing and all that.
Right.
I did that fully thinking it was hilarious, not even knowing what it actually was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like we were exposed to stuff, but didn't know at all what it actually was.
Absolutely.
And I feel like now you see like a lot of kids are exposed to stuff and they really like they know what it is. So it's like if a kid is telling me suck it right now.
Right. No, absolutely. They know more than we did. I mean, as a kid, sneaking off like a little dirty magazine to school was the biggest shit in the world.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean? That was the biggest shit in the world. Dude brought in Sable's joint to middle school. It was like he had the school on lock. But now they got the internet, so they know way worse.
Bro, it's like the craziest thing, bro. So it's really wild. Like we take it back. The Devin get the table. Come on, hey, coach. Yo, that's Coach. That's one of the other hosts on the channel. Coach, appreciate you, bro, for always coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? He's actually an avid wrestling fan as well. So
listen, dude, I never quite grew out of it. Like up to now, my recent wrestling show was not even that far. Maybe like 2 years ago, I attended an AEW show at the Little Quarter Center where Temple plays at.
Yep.
Dude, I'm talking, and I watched Chris Jericho. I mean, Chris Jericho existed my whole life, bro.
See, you know what? So I haven't. I'm kicking myself. I'm waiting for my son. I want him to be like another year, and then I definitely want to take him because we be getting some dope ass wrestling shows out here in Vegas. So I want to take him. And I think he's gonna like it because right now I don't know if you've seen it on TV, but have you seen Young Rock?
I love Young Rock, bro. That's such a sleeper TV show, bro.
Bro, it's so good, and I feel like
not a sleeper TV show. The comedy is so good. The timing on it is so good. They twist up like the truth, but like in a funny way. The way Macho Man looks on there and shit like that. Love that show. Absolutely love that show.
That's what and I think it gives. I mean, come on, like you couldn't think of a better wrestler to do it with because it's Dwayne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, and I think they do a great job with it. So I love that show. But now you're watching it. They're kind of getting to the point where he's becoming like the Rock,
becoming who he is.
And I don't know, like it was I don't know if it was the mid-season finale or the last season finale when the first time he gets on there, and because it's like he's in the lower ranks and he's talking about the guy was like not letting him get any shine. He was being mean to Bruno, and then it's like the first time he really does mic work, and he's like, "What's the name of your move?" And he's like, "It's called the It Doesn't Matter, bro."
Right.
I was like,
the origins of everything.
It gave me chills. 2019 Monday Night Raw OKC was my last show. Yeah, see, Coach
2019. That was like 3. I got it 3 years ago. You know what? I'm lying to you. So I was about to say I went to AEW show like 2 years ago, but the last WWE show I attended was the Sunday before the Eagles won the Super Bowl, which is a great segue into the Eagles shit.
Hey, shit.
The Sunday before the Eagles, bro. We're in there. We're having a good time. And John Cena, I'm giving John Cena hell. I have if you go to YouTube, right? I'm in the front row with an NWO shirt going crazy with John Cena. And if you go to my Twitter, it says I once had a stare down with John Cena. Giving John Cena hell. John Cena stops the match at one point, and he goes, "Yo, I got my eye on you two guys right here." Yeah. And I'm like, I'm going crazy on John Cena. The match finishes, and he starts doing the Fly Eagles Fly song. Whole stadium, whole arena's going crazy, bro. Yeah. Whole arena. And he's a Boston guy, John Cena. Yeah. And we're facing the Patriots that year. He's like, he's playing to the crowd. He's like a baby face and shit. And
of course.
Hell of a time.
Well, you had John Cena like.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
He didn't know what to do. Oh, man. Well, shit, you said it perfectly. It gives us a good transition right into, you know what I'm saying, the birds, you know what I'm saying? So, man, come on, man. What else could we ask for? I've been telling people lately, like, it's crazy when the Eagles are doing this good. It's kind of hard for me, like, to be super engaged. It's almost like how Castellanos was saying, playing the outfield, because it's like, bro, we're just good. You know what I'm saying?
I got to be honest with you. And maybe that's me, because I feel like I've gone a little casual more on football this year.
Yep.
But is it me, or it's just been boring? Like, Eagles games are kind of not boring, like you're enjoying your team kicking ass, but boring in the sense, like you say, the other day, the Giants game, I went to Marshall's with the White. They're fucking up 20 points or whatever it is.
Exactly.
Am I tripping on that?
No, you're not tripping. Actually, it's funny. So I work the night shift, so I come home on a Sunday when the Birds play that, and I instantly hurry up, take a shower, scarf down breakfast, and then I just kind of sit in front of the TV. Halftime hit, and I was like, you know what? I might be able to go ahead and knock out.
You don't feel that normal Eagles pressure that you're used to feeling,
bro. Because we're
that
so
anxiety that you get from Eagles games and shit.
Yeah, you're like that knot in your stomach where you're like,
it hasn't been there.
Oh, even the Dallas game where they started to come back on us in the middle,
it doesn't feel that way, right?
I was like, nah, we got them. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I mean, bro, we're doing stuff. You know, we got guys like AJ hitting 1,000 rushing, or Miles hitting 1,000 rushing yards. You know what I'm saying? You got AJ hitting 1,000 receiving yards. Hurts 10 touchdowns, bro. I mean, like, all this stuff it
almost seems fake.
Well, bro, I don't know, and I've this is kind of like my thing. I say all the time to people is like, if you wrote a script, and I probably say it every other week on the show, if you wrote a script about the Eagles Super Bowl run, the first one in 2017, in like if there was a movie that came out with that exact the whole scenario, the whole thing, the team had a second-year quarterback, the second-year coach, all that, guy plays out of his mind, gets hurt. The backup comes in, they win, and then they beat Tom Brady. Like, you would see that movie and be like, great movie, love it because it's the Eagles, but that shit would never fucking happen.
Yeah, it's true.
It ain't fucking happen.
It's true. It's true. Your guy, Micah on the Cowboys.
Oh, Micah Parsons.
He just made an interesting. Did you see? He just made a comment on Hurts right now.
No, I didn't. What did he?
It's going viral. He said they asked him some about. I'm paraphrasing, but they asked him, does he feel Hurts is the MVP? And he questioned it. He said, is it Hurts or is it the team? Which is kind of like a cheap shot. I mean, like, come on, like, because if they had the team and they didn't have the quarterback, then the record was definitely probably still reflect something else. So the guy's been making he's been making the passes.
Well, I mean, you hit it right on the head. So I'll go ahead and play this clip real quick, and we kind of, because we talking about the team. Yeah, the team's doing a lot, but let's look at some throws. You know what I'm saying?
On 3rd and short, Sanders up the gut and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Yeah. 4th and 7. Hurts lofts it for Smith. It's a touchdown, Devontae Smith. Yeah, a first down pass play. Jalen Hurts has been locked in so far. Wants it all and has Brown. One play to get in the end zone. A.J. Brown for the 10th time this year. 4 to choose from near side. Instead, Hurts takes off and gashes him. Touchdown.
I mean, so you get a little bit of everything on it. I don't know why I keep doing you get muted, but there you go. I don't know. You keep
How
getting muted.
arrogant was that 4th and 7 play?
Bro, it's if you can see the group chat, the way I was talking, I was like, yo, like
It was so arrogant.
There's no other way to say like we do not respect your team's defense or offense, because even if we don't make this conversion, we know we're getting the ball right back.
Right. It was disgusting, bro.
And I mean, bro, for her, like, look, it's a team sport, right? Like football is 11 guys on the field at a time, and they're playing against another 11. So yeah, obviously it's the team, but I mean, bro, the way Hurts steps up into these throws, like 4th and 7, like that ain't nothing, bro. Like to make that kind of play, he's hitting his guys in stride, like he's hitting guys. Bro, he's putting the ball in places you don't normally see guys put the ball. So
yeah, even some of the catches that have been out of bounds. I think Brown had one that was out of bounds not too. That was still kind of right on the hands.
If he would have dragged even Devontae this week, if he would have dragged it, it would have been that would have been in. So, and I mean, when you're putting the ball, I mean, there's only so much you can do when you are putting the ball on a guy who's like running as fast as these guys. Like you got to make it so it gets to him, and it's got to be accurate.
Right.
So, I get sometimes it's gonna get a little bit away, but yeah, I don't know, bro. I think for them to go ahead and for Michael Parsons to say that, I think that's just more or less bulletin board talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
what do you I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
What would just playing devil's advocate, what would like this magical season and a one and done in the playoffs do to you? Do to your spirit?
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Big 34. You know what I'm saying? We doing that. And so if we don't go all the way and we're not hoisting a Lombardi at the end of it?
No. First round, I mean the very first game out.
You said like
because we've seen those before, bro.
Yeah.
We've seen those in Philly, bro. This is the negative Philadelphia shit in me right now, bro.
Bro, if that happens,
it's still not a disappointment though.
How's it not though? Because
because you're just building on what you're seeing now, but you weren't even expecting to be. I don't think anybody was expecting possibly 12 wins at this point or whatever it is,
I absolutely don't think anyone was expecting that at all. However, the other side of that coin is when you have a GM that's being aggressive like Howie Roseman is.
Right.
And he's done everything he's done to so far this season to go ahead and like get us in like position. Once they started winning, you see like anything that was like he brought in Linval Joseph and he brought in Ndamukong Suh, like
right.
So it's like when you got a guy making those moves, then it's like you bring in Bradbury, like he's basically like a hired gun this season because a lot of guys that are on this team right now, it's a load up. Like they're not going to be able to. It's not sustainable to keep them all on the roster.
Absolutely, yeah, they're going for it. Yeah, they're going for it.
So I don't feel like there's an A and a B to this, right? So I feel like once we got to a certain point in the offseason and they kind of saw some things, I don't know, whatever they saw in training camp or whatever they saw with Hurts, they knew like there's a real potential for something to go down.
Right.
I mean, and then I don't know, or maybe it was them getting AJ Brown. And so it's like, okay, this team is looking like this. Then they start adding like a couple little things. Then you get the CDJ, like signing like right before the season. So it's like, all right, this team kind of seems prime. Then they start winning, and then it's like, all right, well, now we really seem like we got something. So it's like you kind of got to go in. Now, the thing is, I don't think it's a total failure because, look, at the end of the day, we got a top 5 draft pick right now for next season.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy. And we know that we have our answer at quarterback. We got our receiving core is going to be the same. I mean, the defense is what's going to really see a lot of like volatility, like as far as who's going to be signing and staying and who's going to be like leaving. So it's not like we're like the Rams. Like the Rams, great, you guys got the Super Bowl, but now you're seeing the other effects of it is like
they're in shambles right now.
Yeah, bro, they're so bad, and they're gonna like unless you start selling off big pieces. Like I don't think you can really you can expect to see the sustainability in that. So
yeah, and football, they're quick to. It's easier to rebuild in football. They scratch off and start off quick. Everybody's expendable, man.
yeah,
Like the Rams, like you said, I don't. Before you know it, you'll see. What's his name? Is it Ramsey?
Yeah, Ramsey's good.
You'll see him out of there soon enough, or whatever. It'll go down like that.
You'll see that, but the only thing is, and I'll say like obviously because they traded for him too, they didn't get him.
Yeah, they got him off trade.
You'll never get what you like, whatever you paid for. Like in NFL, it's harder. It is a harder turnaround window. I feel like just because you're never gonna get top for it's not like NBA. Like you see like a top tier, top 25 guy, you're gonna get draft picks for him. And in the NBA, but like in the NFL, you'd be like, "Yo, McCaffrey, yeah, it's a 1 and a third or something."
It's always a fourth rounder.
Yeah,
like it's weird, yo.
Yeah, you'd be like, "Yo, what? We got a second round pick for the quarterback? Like what?"
Yeah.
Like it don't make sense, but that is the thing with the game. So I don't think they're gonna get as much as they'll spend on those guys, but I definitely think you're gonna see Ramsey hitting the trade block. I think you're gonna see. I don't know if I'm AD, like it's not crazy to me to think that he's like, yo, I signed that contract, but like I want my last couple years to be on winning teams. I'm not
right, absolutely. That Robert Woods is really taking a crazy dip too.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of like pedestrian now, man. It's just crazy.
It's like when you see guys like that, and I don't know, it's kind of like how like Des Bryant. Like from 1 year they could be so great, and then the next year they're gonna be like
in football, football, dude, they age like in dog years, man. It's crazy.
You'll see a guy, you'll be like, yo, they'll be singing his praises, saying he's the top. He's the top prospect. He's done this and this. 2 seasons later, they'll be talking about him like he's got 1 foot in the grave.
100%, yo. They fall off. They're quicker, and the running backs especially, they're done at 28. Even with running back by committee shit now that they're doing, they're still cooked at 28. Most of them. It's crazy.
I mean, and that's gonna be the next thing because we got whatchamacallit. Hey, cuz appreciate you stepping in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, always pushing, always grinding. Appreciate everybody in here. Make sure everybody who's come tapping in, even if you're swinging by, just say happy birthday. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe. Y'all see the Silva's Lighting TV. You know, that's my boy. He's up in here tonight. Make sure you guys go on his channel. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. My man's got the fire content. I want to get into a little bit about you. We'll get back to the birds in a minute, my boy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk a little bit about the man under the brim. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The man, the myth, the legend, Silva's Lighting TV. So if y'all don't know, my boy is a Philly cat. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all thought I was nasty with the hats, my man is out here. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little sample tape right there of a little clip he got.
That's a great photo, man.
Bro, this is a really good photo, bro. Like, you see, come on, you got some all-stars in there. I think I see a 20th anniversary. Like,
that's the beginning of it, dude. That's the beginning of it.
Is it? So all right, go ahead and speak on it, my man. So
because I've always collected. I always tell people I'm new to the hat game, but I'm just when I say that, I just mean I'm new to the, I guess what you call the hype culture of it. You know what I mean? The color undervisor, side pad, but fit is my whole life. First time I ever asked for a hat, it was and I'm gonna date myself now with this shit, but it was Puff Daddy and Mace had that record. Man, what's the record with B.I.G. P.O. P.P.A.
Go with isn't that More Money, More Problems?
More Money, More Problems. When I seen that red Yankees hat on Puff Daddy, bro.
Oh,
I begged for that hat so crazy, right? And every time we go to Franklin Mills, we would go to Lids. If it was Lids, I'm sure it was Lids. And I would see it. And I think that hat at the time, around that time, was $22 maybe. $22 around that time was nuts for a hat, at least for Puerto Rican parents, bro. Like, we were just fresh off like the fresh off Puerto Rico. So they got me the hat from Front and Allegheny off a Jamaican stand or African stand. Bro, the Batterman's logo was like this fat, bro, on that thing, bro. It was red though, and it had the Yankee logo. And I wore it to church that Sunday. And I think this boy Rob, which was like my guy at the time, he was like, "Yo, your hat is fake, man." Now, might have been the first time I understood the concept of like real and fake or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of crushed me, but nonetheless, I think my mom for getting me that red hat, bro. Because they do what they can.
Exactly, bro. It's like, yeah, man. Like, I don't know. You know what's kind of wild? Like, damn, bro. We really kind of all right. So that kind of does speak to some things. Like, cats was kind of like coming at you out. Like, I don't know. Like, and I don't want this to come off insensitive, but I feel like our generation, like, I feel like everybody's online now, and you get like people will talk mess to you. They'll talk big shit.
100%. Yeah.
But I feel like, bro, like, I feel like people are censored in the way that they talk shit now. Because when we was kids, bro, like if you was getting clowned, you were
you were done. Yeah, you were done. You gotta think it was entertainment, so there weren't no social media. So if you outside, that was the trolls were actually live running around
in your face,
your face trolling. You know what I mean?
Probably lived in your neighborhood, like
100%, 100%, bro. Wow. Yo, I always tell this story, right? I grew up in church, bro.
Yeah.
And this particular day, bro, I had this blazer on. And I don't know why I felt fresh to death, man. I felt incredible that day, right?
What kind of blazer? Like an actual like the jacket?
Like a blazer, but with the jeans kind of deal. I felt like I was a Man in Black and shit.
Okay, yeah.
And but I felt when you're young, your sense of fashion is like whatever you kind of think it's cool, or whatever you see on TV. I feel like the man had like an agent or something. I'm really good with names, bro. I don't forget. It's the neighborhood bully named Isaiah. Yo, he didn't say much, bro. He crushed my spirit with 5 words. 4 words. He turned around and I'm on the steps feeling myself, and he goes, he got a blazer. Bro, killed my self-esteem was on the floor. It was just the way he delivered it, bro. He looked, he chuckled, he said, he got a blazer.
But it'd be something so small like that, and the way a homie.
Bro, the dude was a pro.
That, bro, like, and because I know I've been there, bro. Like you, especially when you think like you're feeling yourself, bro. Like I had on the denim DKNY outfit, man. Like I was feeling it. I felt like I was feeling myself. Like, and bro, I went to school, bro. It was hot because it was like the first week of school, bro. And this girl, Deborah, I'll never forget. Deborah Nelson, bro, I'll never forget you, ma. I was hot, and she said, "Your big ass, I know your big ass is hot in that jeans outfit." I was like, in front of everybody,
words,
like,
bro. It's like why? And then why you gotta bring the bigness into it?
Yeah, why you gotta bring my big ass into it?
Why I hate it, yo. I'm telling you, bro. Being chubby in school, you had to bid, and you had to be the funniest boy.
You had to.
I survived like that, bro.
And the ill shit was, I wasn't even like, I was a husky kid. I wasn't like
me neither. I was never the fattest kid, but I was always enough because my name is Joe. Enough for them to call me Fat Joe.
Oh, and you
all Brit,
bro. What's up, Jordan? Appreciate you, man, bro. It's but she said that, bro. I felt like the floor under me opened up.
It kills you. It kills you, bro.
But
self-esteem killers.
Oh, but you know what, bro? So the other side of that story is, instantly she said that, and it's like
tell me she has 9 kids now.
Nah, bro. Well, you know what? I think she was one of those real snide girls that, like, if you didn't do your homework and like you was bullshitting about it, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, so what did they say on page 6 about it?"
Oh, one of them John.
Yeah, she was what. So I knew in this moment, if I just came with something, like, everybody was gonna they was gonna forget what she said. And
right. But you took the high road.
I said, "Don't worry about my big ass and my denim jacket." I said, "Worry about that unibrow you need to shave." Yo,
killed it.
It was the whole class said.
You had to, bro. You absolutely had to.
Because if you don't, then like that's where it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I did that, man. Whole class said, "Damn!" It was over for Deborah Nelson.
You never forget those people, man.
Bro, because it's like, oh shit, it's pivotal moments in your childhood. But I feel like we dealt with like I said, in your face trolling. So it was like, absolutely, you had to come like with that. And I don't know, for me now, I feel like it helps you in real life. Like now, you know what I'm saying? Somebody at work says something or something's going on. You're quick to just be like, oh, yeah, this and this. It's whatever.
Yeah, I brush stuff off now, bro. I'm at a point now where you get to a point where you're just comfortable with yourself. And man, I'm telling you, that's the greatest thing in the world, man. And I tell you, I'd be lying if at 17, 18, 19, I didn't try to get in the mix here and there. Obviously, being, you're from Philly, from the city, it's so easy to get in the mix here, especially if you want to be, quote unquote cool. But being comfortable right now in my own skin, where I feel like I could be a nerd in the open, be a hat geek in the open, and just take care of my family, bro. It's the greatest thing in the world.
It's the best thing ever, bro, because not for nothing, like, I don't know, man. Like, I think it's volumes because, like, especially when you say the city we come from, it's very easy to get, backsliding into some stuff. And it's like, that ain't even who you are, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like now, bro, like, I don't know. I was just having this talk. I think we mentioned it in the group chat a couple weeks back, but it was like, I be thinking, like, do I still got it? Like,
Yeah.
And it kind of feels good. Like, part of me is like, yeah, you know what? Like, I don't even be sweating shit that stuff. I ain't beat for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
But then it's like the other part of me, like, I got cut in line one day, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
sometimes it comes out of you, man. Sometimes, but like, you really have to be, you really have to be aware of stuff.
Absolutely.
And especially I have my, in the city. I mean, if whoever's watching this, or if you're gonna watch this after he puts it up or whatever, man. I mean, do your Googles on the city, man. Go to what is it? Philly Hotspot News. It's a living GTA. Every day it's Grand Theft Auto.
Bro, just that video we seen a homie, like, the square looking cat just going to, they put in the chat the other day, like, minding his business and got popped. Like,
yeah, it's incredible. So you got to pick and choose. There's times that I lose my cool while driving. I got my daughter in the car. My wife goes crazy. Hey, man, stop beeping the horn at this guy. Because it's that simple. Bro, it's just that simple.
You touched on a very valid point, because I think that's where I saw a lot of change for myself with that kind of stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I got very passive when I had my son. Because it's great. Like, and just an example, bro, I was driving my rig the other day. And this dude, he was clearly in the wrong. He came from all the way from behind. No one ever wants to let the big truck go. They always got to be in front of the big truck. God forbid anyone ends up behind the big truck. This dude came from all the way behind me. I seen him coming. The lane was already merged into one. So, you know what I'm saying? I slid the truck over. Like, you're not finna cut me off. Like,
right.
It's going to be bad if you do that.
Right.
Dude, literally, once he finally caught up to me at the light, he rolled his window down and he flashed the burner out.
Oh, yeah. You is it open carry in where you're from? Vegas?
Yeah, we got open carry.
Yeah, that's Wild Wild West up there in Arizona is the same way.
Yep. But I smiled at him and I was like, you funny, bro. Like, for one, growing up how, like, if you was gonna do something, you're not gonna flash it, bro. You go.
Oh, no. That's one thing I was always taught. If you do carry, you only take that out when it's time. When it's time,
a lot of clowns with that.
Because if you were a sicko, that would have been enough to leave them right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because y'all seen I keep mine on me. So I was like, bro, if you flashing it, you're not about it.
So you gotta be responsible. But you took the highway and you made it home that day.
I just smiled and chucked up the deuce to him.
You made it home, brother. Because what happens is, even if you do act out, whether you're right or wrong, it's still a process, and you still might, you risk your freedom either way, bro.
Yeah, I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many hats I'll miss out on if I got to go fight a gun charge right now.
Absolutely. I always say, man, hat collectors live a lot longer, man.
So I got to go ahead and let everybody know, you know what I'm saying? We do, you know what I'm saying? We cash out in this hat game of ours. We do, but we see a lot of weird stuff, you know what I'm saying?
The hat community, it's a lot of weirdos in it, I still haven't discussed my collection stuff with my dad, it's a running joke, right? In our group chat where we don't, I don't discuss the community with my dad, because my dad's old school. My dad's from Marlboro and Budweiser era, bro. He would not understand. He would not understand the stuff that goes on in the community for essentially which is whatever you want to call this material.
Yeah, polyester.
You know, they're killing each other over this stuff, man. And my dad wouldn't understand it, bro.
Bro, your dad will be looking like.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah,
even when
what?
a hat is like $50, he goes, "Cuánto?"
Man, so I want you to go ahead and get into your hat, but I'm gonna say this before we do because you did hit on a very valid point. So I think for cats like us, we're very similar in age. So, like you said, we've been around the hat. We have been around the hat game for a long time, but we've just recently kind of got into the hat community.
Right,
so
there you go. That's well said.
Yeah, it's a very different than what we've grown up on or what we've seen because to us, and I've said this many times, it was just copping hats.
Copping hats for the outfit. I'll sweat them out and then I'll get a new one.
Yeah. Not even bro. You'd be like, I'm gonna do what I do, but then you start like
now it's
it's
like I sit there and play with them. I bring them out, you know.
And it's Silva started in this chat. I think you said it was your wife that came up with it.
So usually what I'll do is I'll have these like this in this cabinet, right? Like a little 30. From time to time, you know, I take them out and just lay them out and kind of just I don't know. It's the fact that you're collecting physical items, so sometimes you feel like you have to get a kick out of it, and you know, you just bring them out and she like my wife like, you playing with your hats again?
Hold on, Rico's here, but I definitely keep going. Hey, Rico, what's going on, man? This is my Twizzy, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
What up?
What's good? We in the house, boy.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Twizzy's as we like to say, he's a Yankee collector. He's a Yankee collector, but
okay.
But he is for the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? He's for West Coast Eagles fan. So you know what I'm saying? Born and bred, but he dies hard for the Birds. So we love that.
That's love.
No, but go ahead, tell him about it because I'm so happy to hear you say that because I thought I was on some weirdo stuff because I do that too. I keep them in the it's 2 boxes. I put the hats in there, so I got the unbent on one level. I got I got the steamed out brims ready to go on the next level. So I'll just pull them out, you know, and just be like my wife. She laughs because she'll be like she'll see me just kind of looking at him, and I'll be like. She'd be like, bro, you look like a big-ass kid playing with
Yeah. You know, I don't think men, we truly don't grow up sometimes. And I feel like once you're a collector, you're always a collector no matter what. Because when I look back now, I started out with trading cards as a kid, right? Yep. Then jumped into sneakers. Once they put me on to, like, it was my guy, Jay Capadai.
Capadai, okay. Shout out
like,
Capadai.
He like, hey, Jay, you got to get rid of them black nasties, bro. Right. I said, what you talking about? He said, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm joining. They played out. I'm like, once I entered that realm, I'm like, wait, there's a whole world of this, bro?
See,
turn me out.
Yeah, go, bro. So all right, so talk about that because I think we all kind of had because Rico's same age as us. So coming from like us, like we said, going like a regular hat cop for us used to be, boom, I'm going to whatever the mall. I'm gonna go out, going to the store. Oh, boom, yo, them shoes. And that shirt, yo,
right.
That hat would go perfect with him.
Right.
So you transition, and because Capadai saying it perfectly, yo, what's up with the black? You wearing a black nasty?
He killed me with that,
bro. But we didn't know. He
killed me with that. So I started YouTubing.
Okay.
And this video that was like at the time 9 years old. Like I'm like, damn, so they been on this. I guess New York been on it.
Well, so yeah, they say like the hat club and all that stuff is
so then when I get on the TikTok, TikTok's gonna tell you what's popping.
Yo,
when I seen all the jokes and memes with like the guy's girlfriend bringing him a black nasty and this and that, I'm like, damn. Once I started digging into it, see, for me, what drove me in was like, okay. Believe it or not, bro, the savage years of like the Jordan lineups.
Yep.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fights out there. Love the savagery of the Jordan. So when I seen there's potential for wild shit in the hat community, I was in. Once I see like the lines at hat clubs, I'm in. I'm sold, bro. Sold. I'm sold because it was I like to get shit where you feel like, I don't know, it adds to it. Like we woke up early for we woke up early for this joint too. And we went down to Pro Image.
Yep.
And we were up early. and they bring out the bag, and it looks like there's only 15 of them in there.
Ooh.
That adds to it. I mean, it's hype beastie, but it adds to it, man.
Nah,
You know,
but it's,
like
it's
leaving-
something to be said about coming away with
Yeah.
something that you know, not like you touch. Like it's like we say, it's like touching. It's like touching the piece of untouched earth, bro. When
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like.
It's a very expensive habit too, man.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
get it
Yeah.
twisted. Yeah, you
Crazy.
spend more, I think, in hats, right? Because mentally, you're like, well, what's 50, right? That's 50.
That's $100
And
bucks.
sneakers are 200, right? But that 50, you'll do it more frequently.
Well, yeah,
You'll go
Well,
a check.
it's-
You'll spend 3 a check or 2 a check once in a blue.
easily.
And-
Well, because the thing is, you're looking like when you're talking about sneakers, and we can all touch, like you just said, 200. Bro, the cherries was just 220. You know,
225.
225. You know what I'm saying? Out the door. So when you're talking about that, but then you'd be like, well, shoot, a fit is only 50s. Or, you know, we get on some of these sites like me and you like to say it's gonna be the 73, the 74. Like,
Yo, listen, I got a story for you, bro. And I'm gonna say this story. This is personal, not too personal, but it's a little bit embarrassing. I'm shopping on the net, right? Because we got a Christmas Eve gathering, right? The family.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at the point now where I usually only shop now when I'm going out, right?
Yeah.
If I'm going out, okay. There were these pants. I really like the pants, right? And the pants were like, they were reaching the 100-point mark with the whole shipping and shit now.
Yeah.
And my wife, bro, you spent 120. Cause I spent 120 on retail. We spent 100 on the hat on this one, bro. Right? We spent like 100 on this one here.
Yeah, we spent I spent 90 on mine.
100, rounded off.
100. We was at 100.
And I didn't want to do it for pants.
But
I do it for a hat, bro.
Bro,
That's sick, bro.
The dope, because you're right, and you know the other part of it is because it's community involved with it. So not only is it the actual hat community, but let's talk about, shout out the hat fellas. You know what I'm saying? We got our own little crew within the crew. So it's like, not only is it like, yo, I kind of like that hat, but then, and I gotta say, bro, you more than anybody get me hyped because I'm like, I'm feeling it. But then here comes my boy talking about.
Yeah, listen. I'll go in. I'll one word it. Needs it.
Yeah,
I do need it.
But that should be sometimes.
It's enablers like crack addicts when they hang out together.
I be hitting this dude right here. I know I be looking for Yankees now. I don't fuck with the Yankees, but if I see a good Yankee, I'm sending it to my man's here.
There's a Yankees that I really want. It's on eBay, bro.
It don't make it any better for me. I got a plug at lids, homie.
Oh yeah,
it don't make it any better, homie.
So
my
lids.
Because
I don't want to blow your plug up because you're in California.
Yeah. I'm in the IE. You feel me? But yeah, my plug. It's like it's a blessing though, because it's my boy. He my barber, and that's like my best homie, and it's his little brother.
Yeah, shout out all the lids employees that actually be out here doing real like other shit too. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. They just in there for the hat shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know it's crazy as hell, bro. And I haven't admitted this to anybody, but yo, I keep getting the ad on my Instagram while I'm swiping. It says come through. They were having a hired event. Like it kept popping up.
Yo, the algorithms is on your ass. Bro.
Algorithms was really trying to tweet. I was like, I looked at wifey and I was like, yo, maybe I'll go get a little seasonal joint at Lids real quick.
Bro,
everything real
2
quick.
days a week.
I got the weirdest. My local Liz has the weirdest manager.
That, Rob. AK, my boy, always appreciate you stopping by. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the chat, we always love to chat. Hey, if you love me, drop a couple birthday cakes in there, a couple, you know what I'm saying, happy birthday emojis. I'm turning 34. You already know. It's about to be my Barkley year, my Herschel Walker year, you know what I'm saying, my Roy Halladay year. You know what I'm saying? So we doing it up, you know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
And it's funny that Silva brings up that Pokemon hat that Silva brought, like, yo, Twizzy, I just, you don't understand the hype that was going through in our group chat.
I think you showed me that shit when you copped it.
Yeah,
and
bro,
I was like,
because the hype in our chat, like,
we hyped it up ourselves. We hyped it up ourselves.
That's a good hat, bro. That's a good hat. That's a good hat.
No, it's a good hat.
Nice hat.
But the mystery, the fact that it was like on a random Instagram and we were like searching the earth for who was dropping.
Bro.
that made it like I'm paying $150 for it right now if I catch it.
Shout out, and I love it because especially Jonah. Jonah's good for just dropping.
Jonah, I because of Jonah, Jonah, if you're watching this, salute. But because of Jonah, I stopped following all the hat pages.
Yeah, because you know he's gonna drop some shit in there.
He posts everything,
and I love him for it. I love him for it, man.
That little Uzi hat, I never seen that website in my life.
Swizzy got on like so. This is a perfect example. And me and Silva go back and forth. Twizzy, I love the hat you got on with the grit. That emerald green
with the metallic green on it.
I love this green.
I love that. I love that whole collection. I think there was barely any bad hats in it.
Fire.
Of course, we got that. Hold up, show that patch.
Yeah, that's a crazy Yankees patch right there.
That patch is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Those ones you got from Lids the other day too were crazy with the big side patches.
Oh yeah, that brown and blue one, the 75th World Series.
Bro, I have to tame the beast because I say it all the time. Like I cannot allow myself to become a collector of outside of Philly like hats because I just see so many great hat. Like look, the hat game.
You gotta branch out a little bit sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
If anything, I think I'm gonna become a Seattle. I might grab some Seattles on the back end. Hey, appreciate you, AK man.
Yeah, well, do you have like any like growing up? Did you like fuck with Griffey and shit like that? Nope. You was just a Phillies guy all the day. Ken Griffey was my Michael Jordan in baseball.
It sounds really. It's not gonna sound weird. It makes a lot of sense. If anything, bro. It would be. I was a Mark McGwire fan growing up. Bro.
Oh, okay.
I'll never forget that. If I'm gonna say like the nostalgia of baseball for me, like as a pure fan of the sport, not even just the Phillies, I'll never forget that summer, bro. When they were doing the home runs, like I remember, even like when we were still in school, I remember sitting on the bus, like. I was asking the bus driver, had you heard anything yet? Because my bus driver was a big sports guy too, I guess.
The steroid era was the best.
Me and my man were having very deep baseball conversations.
Yo, having deep conversations about baseball with your bus driver is sick.
Big guy sitting in the front seat and all, huh?
Yeah, I was
in the front seat and shit. Yo,
did Mark hit one last night, Dave?
When Mark hit the one that took the 60-second.
Yeah.
Which was his weakest home run out of him. I was at Veterans Stadium.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I was at Veterans Stadium at a Phillies Mets game.
Oh no shit!
And every at bat they would stop play.
Bro, it was just
the whole stadium standing up looking at the jumbotron, and he hit it while I'm at the Philly Stadium.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It was just such an iconic time. Like I don't know, man. Just like I remember, like even like because you had to like, because being on the East Coast, things happen later. Like we weren't able to stay up late. Like it's honestly the best thing that could have ever happened to me sports wise was even though I don't get to just go watch a Phillies game in the middle of the day or anything like. But the fact that I do not have to stay up till 3 a.m. to catch the late night game is a blessing. I don't know how you cats do it. Even when you do like a regular Sunday night game, it's like 1 a.m. or something for y'all.
Yeah,
bro, we do that. It's still like 8 o'clock. We're good to go. Like,
just previous this year, bro? I had to stay up to watch the Yankee game, bro. That shit was. I stayed up till 11:30 our time. So I could only imagine what time it is in New York.
Right.
Yeah, bro. But for like, so obviously being a kid, my mom was not letting me stay up to watch all their games.
Oh yeah.
So like, I'm coming in. The bus driver was pretty much my first form of contact. Like, yo, what happened last night?
Right. He's a dog, so he had all the scoop.
Yeah, like I know he was probably like, here comes this kid again.
He's like,
and then my mom reminds me shout out my mom. She would have the newspapers from the night before. Or from the morning of sitting there on the table so I could see like because when it started getting real thick with it, they started it was like front page news every day. Yeah. Bro, like that was some of the most fun I think I ever had as a kid.
No, it was incredible. The steroid era was great, man.
Yeah, the steroid era was crazy.
It was great. It was great. And you know what, bro? My opinion, but I there's no way of telling. But if you told me 90% of those guys were on it, including pitchers, I would believe it. And so these guys were hitting home runs on pitchers that were also on that
Well,
shit.
also-
You know what I mean? So
And
it
that's
is what it is to me.
But that's why I never had an issue with the steroid era, bro. Because I'm like, well, if everybody's on it, it's not really
It's
so.
fair
It's
game.
not really. It's
It's
fair
fair
game.
game.
It's fair game.
Yeah. And if anything, I'm getting more home runs out of it. Have at it, bro. Like, I'm one of those people that like let it come back. You know what I'm saying? If guys want to boost, I'm here for it, bro.
My whole thing is, so what does that say about guys like Griffey that were putting up 45, 48 in that era, supposedly clean? You know,
Wow,
it's amazing. That's amazing shit.
because and that's the dirty part of it, right? Because if he truly was clean and he truly wasn't doing anything, like then it's like we may have gotten robbed because you probably hold Griffey even higher. You know?
Oh damn! I didn't even think of you. You're right. He kind of got low. He kind of got right after 98. I remember after 98, like I used to play video games and in baseball. Once I seen the guy had 20 home runs before the 98 season. Oh, this guy's a beast.
Yeah,
20 home runs was like the new 10 home runs around the steroid era.
Nobody was doing it.
No, it was like you had to get 35 and up to be like a beast.
Yep.
So Rico, how about you, man? Collecting wise with the hats. How long are you like us? You've been copping hats. You didn't really know it was like a thing, right?
Yeah, I didn't really. I mean, I've been copying hats forever, but I mean, as far as I can say, I really started like collecting. I say like real tough, probably like 2019. Keep it a buck, bro. I've always liked hats, but I'll say as far as like collecting and start like, you know what? I'm gonna lock in with this shit, bro. Like
word.
2019, you know, because I've always liked hats, but now this generation,
it's different.
It's different, bro. And it always used to be okay. We're waiting on hat drop, but now lids is coming up under fire this last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lids just started coming with the heat, so I was
Lids should be able to wipe everybody out if they wanted to.
If they really wanted to.
I feel like if Lids wanted to be like, yo, enough. Because and a perfect example of that is you see the boys Stomper that just dropped. What's his name? The complete pack or the total package or whatever, Sean, I think. And you see like Lids is able to do hats like that, where it's
you're talking about the dude, yeah.
It's like the inside's like gold or whatever. It's got we've mentioned this before. In my opinion, I just think they're not in tuned with the culture as much. You know, I've seen videos where their whole office is there's no diversity. Well, we've had that convo.
Yeah, there's no diversity, man.
It's a bunch of dudes in button ups and like polo. Like I see that team photo we saw was like maybe one or two people wearing a fitted. It's like
you get one of those like my fitted kids in there, man, and I'm telling you, they'll shake it up where they won't even be able to compete with these guys. You know,
I mean, and it's crazy because you figure like they got, but that it seems like they're not in on the full creative control of creative processes like the Manolo Cat and all them. Like
no, they're not, bro. They're to me they're their version of like let's get some credibility. Within the hat community, and you know, but if they were but if you notice when they do touch, like when that Manolo Yankees hat, to me, I was hyped over that joint.
I was
the story behind it with the rib,
because I got
with the suede undervisor.
Yeah, that was fire, bro.
You know, I got that in the collection, and I was hyped to get it too.
Bro.
Yeah, I got that orange joint one. It's like orange brown.
Yeah.
With the orange underbrim, that shit.
Yeah.
That shit fire.
Problem. Not like, man, yeah. If they just had the right people in there, they could definitely do damage. But I mean, that's what gives. Like, you do see like these other places. Like, I don't know, not so much Hat Club this year. I feel like Hat Club hasn't come with too much craziness.
I feel like their hype is dying, yo.
I mean, because think about this, bro. When's the last like real hype Hat Club hat you needed?
Yeah, their hype is dying, bro.
Every time I go in the Hat Club, I feel disappointed.
Yeah,
I think what they did, yo, they blew
the load.
Yeah, they shotgun, man. They put all they should have spread that out. They
gassed it out too fast. It's like
they said like in MLB, bro. Not you can't throw a fastball every time.
Nope. Right.
You know what I'm
it's like your boy posted that video, Twizzy, with the small logos. They got a lot of hats with small logos on there.
I hate the small Philly script, man.
Don't fuck with small logos around here.
I don't know what that is. I mean, like,
I hate the small logo, bro.
I want to ask y'all a question. Did you guys expect the Eagles to be this good this season? Look, man, I think me and Twizzy will definitely speak. I think I speak to the crew, but I'm going to let the guys answer as well. Me personally, I thought we were going to be good. I didn't think we were going to be – I think we would have been like in the second tier of like class teams. Did I see a 12-1 season? Absolutely no. I think I had us slated to win 10, 11 games before the season. It's a blessing to be here. Beantown breakdown, great question. Twizzy and then Silva, I'm gonna let you answer as well.
Well, for me in the beginning of the year, I was talking big shit. I was like, oh, after we got AJ, I was like, fuck it, bro. I expect us to win 12. Bullshit aside, I didn't expect us to go 12-1, but I expected us to win 12. But I mean, hey, did I expect us to be this good? Not this good, but I expected us to be good. And god damn, them boys put an ass whooping on them Giants.
Silva, I'm gonna let you go, but I have to say, and I love my West Coast brethren. Y'all motherfuckers be having big confidence when it comes to the Birds sometimes.
Oh, big facts,
That's
baby.
that's what it comes. That's because we're negative in the city. That's what it is.
That's true. You know what? It is very true. Negadelphia, it does ring loud. Silva, did you think we was gonna be this good?
Absolutely not. I had my doubts about Hurts. What I thought it would be maybe like a 9 to 10 game, 10 win season, maybe scraping some out. But the biggest surprise to me, I didn't think the Eagles would have the best line in football, best offensive line in football. That was like, it kind of started like, but then the last 4 games now, whoever's on commentary, this is the best line in football. And it's like, holy shit, we got the best line in football, right?
It do
and
be
it's
like
it makes sense. It makes Hurts' job a lot easier.
Yeah, it does.
Right? And it gives Brown and them guys time to get open. I didn't expect it at all, man. I didn't expect it at all.
And my big thing about all of it was, I mean, I never thought Jalen was a bad quarterback. I've never said that I didn't believe in him. But what I did say is if he was the same Jalen from last year, then the success wasn't going to be anywhere near what
That's exactly how I was thinking about it.
So I think and this kind of goes back to, is Jalen the MVP? And this is why I feel like, obviously, like we said, it's a team sport, but with Jalen stepping up the way that he stepped up, like his plateau, him stepping to the next stage of the game allows the team to be as good as they are. So if Jalen doesn't take the step forward that he took as a passer, we're not having this talk.
I'll say this. You gotta one, give him credit for, he's been in the lab. He's been in the lab, right? You could tell he worked all off season, right?
Yeah, he did.
I've heard or I've read on Instagram, whatever, that he's usually the first guy in, last guy out.
Yeah, I've heard
And
that.
then the guy's a hell of a leader. And he's like the oldest 24-year-old I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah, he is. You wouldn't.
He doesn't conduct himself like a young kid, man.
Nope.
You could tell he has a hold of that locker room, man.
Yeah, he does.
You gotta give it to him.
Everybody's fighting behind him. They're trying to push for him.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. And I mean, to piggyback on what Twizzy said, like I was really kind of worried about his arm for a little bit.
Look, me too.
My son brought me my nothing bun cake for my birthday.
Hell yeah, that's that lemon cake, baby.
Bro, you already know.
But I mean, aside, Jalen's been really throwing the ball crazy, bro.
No, that's the biggest surprise to me is the accuracy, right?
That's crazy. Right? Last game alone, he threw 3 deep balls. We wouldn't expect that from him last year.
That's my biggest surprise too.
Like, wow.
Like we know he gets it done with the legs, but the accuracy, he's been, like I said, he's the oldest 24-year-old I've seen, bro. He's such a mature dude, man.
Bro,
he's playing at a real high level right now.
It's like you said, you saw him sitting on the sideline and it's crazy because I know they showed it where Quez and AJ are doing the high fives and all that stuff. Is beautiful.
Oh, he was like this.
Yeah, but you know what? He's been like that all season. I think it was what was the Colts game where we were like, he was just sitting on the sideline, exactly.
Oh yeah,
same, bro. Just like,
yeah,
he's the same dude.
Yo, he doesn't seem to break a sweat, man.
And I love it. And you're at Beantown. You're right, bro. Philly and Boston are very similar.
Yeah, they are.
Right there in the rivalries. I mean, bro, they're very harsh on their teams. I'm sorry. What's going on with your Red Sox is atrocious. Like, you literally had 3
Oh yeah, we don't mess with the Red Sox.
Nah, but I mean, they had 3 perennial talents on that team that the ownership or the management just said we're not going to pay them.
What are you referring to, like Mookie Betts and them?
You trade Mookie. You trade yeah, bro, it's crazy.
They still got talent, man.
Bro, but it's like the fact that you had three perennial talents at once, and instead of just capitalizing and winning multiple, they could have won they had already won a World Series. They could have kept winning World Series, and they let it go. But the thing about it is, I will say this is one thing that I hold. Boston is one of those cities like Philadelphia, is when the teams are bad, the fans are still supporting. The fans still show up. If you went through like the trust the process era as a Sixers fan, it's like the craziest thing. But we were there. Like we was buying bro, it was and I'll say this because it was dope. It was dope. The week we won the Super Bowl, me and wifey, we're in Philly. I look at the tickets, not official courtside, like on the court, but the first row of seats right off of the floor. So basically right behind the benches. I was like, I seen Sixers tickets because we was going to the parade and stuff. Sixers tickets for those seats was like 80-something bucks.
No, they were giving them away practically around that
bro,
time,
I was like,
I went to a $12 game, bro.
Bro, and it was crazy because Embiid and Simmons were both playing at this point. This is when they.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't. When I went, Embiid was sitting out, and I didn't know. I honestly didn't know who the hell the Sixers had, and the Lakers were the Brandon Ingram Lakers. Brandon Ingram's first year.
We had Brandon Ingram, and we had Kuzma, and we had the young fellas and Lonzo. We had the young fellas. We had the young Bulls.
And
your guy LeBron James sacrificed those little lambs for that.
Hey,
for
the crazy thing. Bullshit aside, I've never really been a LeBron fan, but he came to the squad. Once the big homie, rest in peace, Kobe said it was cool. I had no choice but to say it.
No, yeah, come on. I'm the biggest LeBron hater in the world.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, no. Not only I'm happy he's mentioning this because not only is he a LeBron hater, but he's a Ben Simmons troll.
I ain't mad at you.
Yo, at least look, hold on. At least this guy's the only one that understands. My DM, they don't get it. That they take it so personal. Can we curse on here? No. Never curse on here?
Yeah. Go ahead.
They take it serious. You bitch. What is this going on? Bro, what is this? Ben Simmons is a bitch. Like, yo, bro. And you know what it is? I get it, bro. Sixers fans want to talk themselves into this guy is bad, whatever. He's 6'10" with a handle. Let's be honest. Let's call it. He was an all-NBA defensive player here.
Yeah.
He was a baller.
I believe. He was a perennial all-star.
Absolutely.
Nobody gave a shit about the shooting until it really became noticeable versus the Hawks or whatever.
Yeah.
And so now he's the worst shit in the world, but it's because your ex-girlfriend left you, you miss her, and you want her back. You'd rather see her doing bad. You know what I mean?
Hold on. It does take a certain type of player to play in the towns like Philly, Boston, New York, LA.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have thick skin, you'll never last. We're smart fan bases and don't tolerate. That's absolutely, and I'll say New York as well, bro. New York is one of these markets or teams where the fans actually, because if I show, all right, when the Phillies made the World Series, I think the thing came out, the revenue that came from Phillies fans buying just merchandise of whatever, so just anything merchandise wise. And then it was like $80 million the team made extra.
That's crazy.
That's the kind of support your fan base will give you when your team is doing what they need to do. They will support when you're successful. They'll go crazy when you're successful. They support even when they're in the rebuild eras. Like I said, we saw through the process. Sixers, Knicks fans are still selling out the Garden.
Well, that's a yin and a yang. I think the Knicks were number 2 or number 3. Behind Cowboys or whatever, in the worth of a team. And if you're looking at it as a business, do you really care about winning championships? Your business is getting done, right? You're not on the, You're not on the red. You're exceeding your merchandise. You're selling out every night.
So baseball is one of those weird things where you don't have to field a crazy team, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna make money regardless. So that's why you see teams like they'll
the TV deals, man.
Yeah, those TV deals go crazy. And then you figure how much baseball is so accessible now. If you got T-Mobile, you're pretty much watching the MLB, whatever team you want for free.
Basically.
Yeah, I mean, I watched every Phillies game for free out of market, right? Because I have T-Mobile. But I mean, like, when it does come down to it, bro, you saw what happened with the bank. Like, the bank was sold out every night, fans going crazy. Like, you were firsthand. Did you get to cop the Wawa hat?
I copped the Wawa hat, and then I copped it in the 3/8 because I'm a 1/4, and you know I was all hype beasting that week. Like, oh, they're gonna sell everything out. The Phillies are in the World Series, and so I grabbed it. And then 3/8 is hit or miss with me, man. Sometimes they fit, like a 1/4, but sometimes they fit funny. And that one was one that kind of fit a little loose. Yeah. And I ended up selling it to him with the brim, man. I gave it to him for retail.
Shout out him with the brim, putting that weird the notes thing. Instagram, I don't know what you're doing with this notes thing. Talk about a hat.
Good Sixers. Speak about the Sixers.
Wait. All right, wait, hold on. Wait, is that the one with the red brim? Yeah, hold on. Wait.
Yeah, this is the Burdine Chicago joint.
Oh no, that's not the one I was thinking of. The one that I missed out from Miami. The
you talking about Oda? You talking about this joint? Oda?
Yeah. About this other Sixers joint.
This is I call it the Blue Irish joint right here.
All right, bro. Am I jumping out the window if someone got it for 7.5 right now?
This is
someone said they got me for 7.5 right now on it.
You got to, bro. Need it.
I need it because I slept, bro. I don't know what the hell was on my mind, bro. I'm bugging. I should have just pulled the trigger, man.
Yo, you should have, dude.
Should have been Omar with it, and the next thing I know, the half was gone.
If you tell me the trigger, then I gotta do it. If I gotta do it, I gotta do it.
Shout out to Cali, my boy in Cali right now.
All right, so that hat right there is special for me and Silva. I really feel like that hat right there set off the P stars for me and you.
Yeah, this is my hat of the year for me. Anyway.
All right, yo. All right, so let's switch things. Let's really get into the hats now because Silva, if y'all don't know, so Silva, my boy Silva has a very successful YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun, bro. Silver Linings TV. Let me go ahead and throw it back up there. Silver Linings TV, my man Silva, you know what I'm saying? He shows the cops, every few weeks he throws up a few, cops. My man is up early at Pro Image, Lids, wherever the drop is happening in the general area, he's up early. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's actually come through very clutch for me on a few different drops. So I appreciate you, my brother. That joint you got on the Mata right now is special. That's that Eagles from Super Bowl 15.
Yeah, Eagles corduroy. Really good hat. Good hat.
Solid hat. I wear that hat probably more than I wear every other hat right now. It's solid as hell. The cord, I know what people say about the cords, but the cords, I don't know. That's a solid.
I like it. I like it on this one. It gives it an old school. I feel like I'm in the 80s, man.
Exactly, bro. I feel like Cunningham would wear that hat. Bro,
I love it.
And the UV is crazy on it. That
it's like a gold brownish.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, while I got the platform, man, if anybody is watching, if you're into hats, it's mostly hats. It's really just culture, though, because I'll talk wrestling on there if I could, sneakers. But majority of the time, I am doing fitted hats. Yep. And I'm like 2 subscribers away from doing this giveaway that I wanted to do for the holidays. And the giveaway is a $100 gift card to Lids. And if you go on my Instagram, it's the same. My Instagram is the same name as the TV show. It's Silver Linings TV. On my Instagram, the comments ain't even that crazy. So you got like a one. It's not like you're gonna hit the lotto on it, man. It's a real good chance that you'll hit it. There ain't too many comments on there, and I'll be giving away $100 gift card to Lids just for the holidays, just as a thank you to the subscribers. All right?
Everybody right now, anyone watching right now, click another tab. Go over there right now to Silver Lining TV. Hit my man subscribe button. Make sure you hit a like button on a couple videos. And make sure you hit that bell button, bro. Subscribe, turn it on. NFL Salute to Service hats are fire this year. Which one? Wait, which one were the Salute to Service this year?
It was. I didn't cop one.
You know what, man? Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, Beantown Breakdown. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The NFL left me very disheartened because I usually cop the draft hat for the Eagles. Yeah. I did end up doing it. I took a minute because I wasn't sure, but I ended up doing it. That tie-dye stuff, I'm not. My wife loved it. My wife loves that tie-dye thing they're doing this year. It's not for me. Wifey loved it. But back to Silva real quick. So Silva, man, you got the channel. How long you been doing videos? What inspired you to start getting the videos going? And like, bro, I love your videos because, bro, like you talk about a wide variety of things. Like to me, your channel is perfect for anyone who's like jumping into the actual collecting side of it. You've had a video about getting scammed on there. The patient scammer.
right. The guy, I'll get into that too, man. So I wasn't even doing it for like a year. And what I think was neat about the channel is, like, as you mentioned, it's pretty relatable because I'm not on there on some like the circumference of this hat is made in China by this. You know, I'm like learning with the viewer because I'm like I'm getting into the game just like everybody else. You know, my guy right here says 2019. I kind of got into it 2021. So we all kind of getting into it together. So I'm just as I grow and as I learn about hats, you know, you're getting a real time response.
I feel like I learn more and
every
more
video.
every day about this shit. The more I
Yes, sir. Every day.
We're sipping rum and cokes tonight.
Man, love rum and coke, bro.
I don't got no Hennessy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I got a bottle of Henny. I was looking at it like, nah, not on a Tuesday. Not on a Tuesday. Henny on a Tuesday is a wild combo. But you go ahead. So you said 2020. You said.
So 2020, 21, only been a year, and I'm just having fun with it, man. It's something I do on the weekends, really. And the YouTube stuff was something that I've been wanting to do. I just didn't find my niche, right? I started doing it with sneakers. If you go on my channel, you go to the first video, it's the most garbage video. I didn't even have the camera up right. The editing was garbage. I'm shy. I'm like, hi, I'm Jay Silva, and today I'll be discussing. It was garbage, man. It was garbage. And I noticed that with the sneakers, it's so competitive in that field.
Oh, man.
So this one day, bro, I didn't have nothing. And it's expensive. When you're starting out, you have to buy sneakers all the time, right? I didn't have bread to get sneakers, whatever bills. I said, yo, my wife came in. I'm like, yo, I'm going to have to just, I don't know, I'm going to just show these hats off. That hat was around this time. I did all my hat pickups of 2021.
Yeah.
Nice.
I go to sleep, bro. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? It got like 3,000, 4,000. It's like a 10,000 views, and it's nothing too crazy, but it let me know. Wait, there's more.
Nah, that's crazy.
It's pushing me towards here more than the sneakers.
That's crazy. Waking up to that.
Right, sneakers would be like 90. I'm like, oh shit, I do one hat. I said, this is it, man. This is it. It's the hats. It's a relatively new market, right? Yeah. People are still, they come out every day, so it's competitive. You don't have to like. The sneakers is like the Cherry 11s, Cherry 11, 20, 100 people with the Cherry 11s. You know what I'm talking about? So with the hats, it's a little more variety, man. So
it is.
This is another impulse purchase by me and Rico. We hype each other up and we pay $73 for.
I know how that shit goes.
Where it's like you know, one part is like I don't want my brother to jump out by himself, but then the other part is like really be liking that shit.
I like this hat though. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly. I love that hat, bro. And we were both stressing it. We were like, damn, bro, is that the hat?
I hate that it be 58 and you check out into 78. I don't know where it jumps up like that.
And the thing about it is, I don't even want FedEx. I don't want UP. I want USPS, my brother. Give me that $6 USPS because $7 is going to be at my door in 3 days, bro.
It'll get here.
I got that. I got that Pro Image.
Wait, bro, hold up. Was this the hat that I got in like 2 days?
Yeah, that's
and you're going to spin around the block like 10 times, bro.
My shit can't, so real quick.
No, I'm like, yo, Rick, this shit worth it to 78. This shit came like the next day, bro.
He got his shit in 2 days. Now that comes from. Is that from Sneaker Town or was it from? I have
no idea, yo. This is a day and a half, bro.
Fresh Rags, one or the other, from Florida. And bro, I ordered mine. And I almost wore that one tonight just because I know me and you both like what. So I ordered that John, right? He gets his in 2 days. My shit it comes all the way to Vegas. It's in Las Vegas. I see the tracking. It says it's
You're like, oh, it's coming.
I said, oh, I'm about to have mine in like 2-3 days too.
It's on the way.
That shit said nope. They sent that shit to Philly from Vegas. They sent it to Philly. Then it came to Philly. It went to Illinois, and then it came back to Vegas.
Ridiculous.
That shit took 3.5 weeks to get to me, bro. I
God damn.
I was messaging these. I was calling UPS, cussing them out like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why is my shit in? And why would you send it to Philly? It was in Vegas. I live in Vegas."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sick.
But they sent it to Philly to get that real feel, man.
That real stamp. But and it was
doing
doing
with Philly here.
The thing is, I was like, "Yo, don't tell me the UPS man got my package, bro. He played with me like,
got you. He got you.
That's a real
issue. Hold on, yo. Who? There's somebody from Boston in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What size is he?
Beantown, you still in the chat? I just sent him. I had he asked for your YouTube. I sent him the link. So I don't know if he should be. He might be here still.
If he's a 1/4, man, he can keep this. It's a brand new hat, bro. I mean, I can't get rid of this hat, bro. I bought it on impulse. It's a festival pack lids HD purchase. It's brand new, bro. It's a Sox hat. It has the I love that hat,
Hey, Beantown, I hope you in the chat. If you're in the chat, say something, bro.
He can keep it, bro, for free, man. Just for the subscription, bro.
It's a 1/4?
It's a 1/4, man.
Man, you 1/4, guys. That's a good hat. 1/4. If you're in the chat, hit it. My man will go ahead and get you right. You just got to pay him for shipping.
That's a small head. I don't got that size.
Yeah, I really.
Man, I wear a half, but I got a lot of hair. It's tied back right now, but
yeah, if he want it, I'll send it to him, man. Because you know what?
Hit the chat, Beantown. I don't know if you came back from Silva's channel, you're gonna be sick if you see this on the replay.
Oh man,
bro. No, all right. So I'm having. He said I'm moving to Boston tomorrow. That's my cousin. I'm moving to Boston tomorrow.
I'm crying, bro.
Yo, he's out in your
neck of the woods. But if the guy don't respond, man, for a non-Boston guy, $25 holler will get you right, man. You know,
25 if you're a non-Boston. If you're from Boston, Beantown, hit us. You can get it for the shipping. Yo, you better go tell.
And that's because I originally wanted the script that came out like this, and it sold out in 2 seconds. That Philly script, for some reason, it sold out in seconds. And I just wanted something to show on the channel, and I ended up going with a Boston hat, but I'm not gonna get if you wear this.
So the chat is so you got your channel is very successful. I do gotta say.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's growing. You know, it's still crawling. You know, but I do see some upside.
Definitely. I mean, look, man. Like, not for nothing. I mean, I've been following you since we started linking up, but I mean, you don't go every day on it. If you started doing like everyday things on there,
right,
this thing would boom with the numbers you already have.
Right. I hear you. It's
in my
so
opinion,
hard.
You have a successful channel.
It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. I have goals, right? And there was I feel like I was booming at it like maybe a few months ago, and I started noticing the traffic or whatever. But you know, my little daughter and everything kind of definitely slowed it a bit, you know what I mean? But I try to give people at least once a week, you know. But I do want to get into that at least 2 to 3 a week again, and I'll be updating a camera here real soon and a microphone real soon. So we're gonna keep doing it, man. We're gonna keep doing it.
I don't know why I'm trying to scroll down. I actually hit that. Now that's my next thing too. Is I want to upgrade the cameras and add an extra.
Yeah, you almost have to. I've seen weaker content with good quality. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
it's like shit. They're here just because the quality kind of you're kind of programmed. If it looks good, you know what I mean. You're gonna stay on there a little bit, you know.
Because I definitely started doing my branding, like you guys see in the corner. I got my little fanatic. The pins will be coming soon. We're doing that, you know. But I mean, in the channel, I definitely because I the thing about that makes it for Hey Papi. So everyone who's used to watching, obviously, Hey Papi sits on Swoop Boys. So Swoop Boys is the squad we're a part of.
Right.
So Hey Papi is more or less my show. I talk more cultural stuff, more hat focus, more like just in general. I obviously still talk about the Philly sports and stuff, but we do talk about a lot more broad stuff. If you're watching a Swoop Boys episode, you're going to be in for more of a locked in on an Eagles conversation, which I mean, obviously we're all here for. So, I mean, we do that, but I just feel like it's important. So while I am growing the Swoop Boys channel, I also is split with my personal channel. So it is kind of a grind for me to grow my personal channel at the same time as the network. But hey,
you know what, brother?
It goes.
The YouTube grind is hard, dog. I'll tell you. I mean, when it first started out, man, being on 13 subscribers was nuts, and it felt like it would never move. You know.
Oh yeah.
It's like almost you versus the machine of YouTube, because you almost have to get to like this little point where you kind of get to that top, and it kind of just from there it kind of just goes. You know.
Yep.
But you got to just, like you said, you got to stay consistent with it. You know.
Absolutely.
The more that you're in it, the more the algorithms will pop.
Well,
you know?
and all that, and this is gonna push into the thing that we were talking about before the camera cut on. And I know Rico's real good on this too, because he's like us. He's a father, you know, and he's got a goal right now, getting his lifting up too. So the consistency is something that I was talking to in the beginning of the channel or the beginning of the video. Consistency is going to always breed success in one way or another. My boy Rico West, you know what I'm saying? He's a big Nip fan, like most of us are, you know. RIP to GOAT. And, you know, the marathon never stops. You know what I'm saying? The marathon always has to go. But us all being fathers, we can all speak to how hard it can be to be on a healthy regimen, to go ahead and get one foot in front of the other, to get to the gym, to go ahead and get that, as we say, get that money in. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you just said you had, you know, so before the cameras cut on, to give you guys a little bit backstory, Silva was telling me he pretty much just got back in the gym. He was hard because, you know, he has his 8-month daughter. Rico, your goal right now is to hit the 350 on the bench press or 250?
Well, right now, I said I'm going to hit 315 by the end of the year. I'm at 295 right now. But, yeah, I'm just consistent with it, bro. I go 6 days a week. Friday's my only day off. Yeah, your boy.
Bro, that just motivated me right now, right there.
Hey, somewhere. I have to give my brother. Hold on, I gotta give my brother this, because every day I go to the gym, bro. You know, you seen that? There was a meme a while back. It was Rick Ross. He was lifting the weights in the backyard, and Khaled was. You could see Khaled look like he was right there on some like motivational shit. And that's my bro right here, bro. Like, whenever I send him, like, yo, I'm on the way to the gym, my man is Khaled with it, like, yo, get that shit, Twizzy, like, get in there, bro, get that work, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that motivation be pushing your boy, you know? I'm like, hell yeah, I gotta go get it now. My man's like, you know, bro. So
about that consistency, bro. Like I tell people, the hardest thing is getting to the gym, bro. Once you're there,
absolutely.
Once you're there, what's your excuse?
Absolutely, it is. I absolutely dread it after work, man. For me, I think ideally I'll be more of a morning person.
Okay.
But like, you know, like you said, you got to do it at least one time and then take it. That's been my goal now. I've only been back only like a week now, bro.
Okay.
I've been on and off at the gym since I was maybe in my early 20s, man. Because I'm my genetics, man. If I get to my goal weight, the minute I chill out a few weeks, I'm right back, bro. So it's always been it's been up and down, and up to recently, right before my daughter was born, I felt like I was in the best, just mental state and physical state. I was just feeling good, you know.
Oh, definitely.
And my daughter was born. From that point on, the lack of sleep, it's excuses, right? But the lack of sleep and I got comfortable, and you're with the baby and your wife and wifey and cooking like that, because she just had the baby and we just eating out and all this. And I just went on the food. And for me, food is comfort, bro, sometimes.
Yeah, it is for a lot of people. It is
for me, and I got to get off that. Eagles game. Primo's hoagies.
Yep.
Primo's watching the game with the hoagie, you know.
I'm mad at you because it came to a point where I stopped going on Sundays because, I'm so dedicated to watching the birds. But now I told myself, if I'm up at 6 a.m, I'm in the gym for 2 hours.
There you go, bro.
There you go. Damn, 2 hours, Twiz?
Mando, 2 hours a day.
Hey, I got it. And you know what? You go before work or after work?
No, I go
up at like 5:04 this morning.
I wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. That type of shit.
But I go to work at 5. I go to work at 5:30. So I don't go to the gym until I get off of work. So I go to the gym from 3:30 to possibly 6 something, just depending. I'm just
this is coming from this man sends me 2 to 3 dabs a day. My man be ripping the dabs every day. So I don't want to hear nobody talking about they was hitting the joint, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you did that?
My man be hitting it. He be hitting the.
I'll hit the dab before I go to the gym, Well, see, I got kind of a weird workout resume. Like, if I really want a crazy workout, I'll hit a dab and then take my pre-workout, and I'm locked in. Like, I'm locked in.
You're
a whole different level.
You're a sick man. My cousin said,
Rico, what's your goal, man?
Yo, honestly, man, the one that I tell my wife is I want to drop 50.
Oh, light work.
Easy.
My real goal is 100.
On the yeah baby wave.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I just lost 100 pounds. I'm trying to live.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm trying to lose 100 pounds. Trying to live. So and another thing. So shout out my cousin Will. Now this kid right here, my cousin Will. I do know you be getting it in like that, yo. So he said I'm there 5 a.m. now, and it's not working out. It's training. Hey, shout out to you, cuz. My cousin been in shape though. You know what I'm saying? He definitely always had it. He do be on the shit. But let me tell you, bro. I was telling Silva before the tournament went on. I just started intermittent fasting this week, so I'll be from 8 to 10 a.m. No food, no sugar, no nothing, just straight agua. You know what I'm saying? So I work the night shift, so I'll be driving at night, just guzzling water like it's going out of style, bro.
Hey Rico, my guy out in New York is really into that. This guy's like Erykah Badu, bro. He's into all this shit, right? And he tells me when he does his fasting, he does water also, but he does black coffee, no sugar. I mean, I don't know if you want to look into that.
I've heard about that. I've heard about that.
Maybe because the caffeine may stop your hunger.
True.
I mean, just look into it. I'm just saying. I don't know.
So nasty. I love.
I don't make the news. I just reported.
Well, and the reason I really hype on it is because y'all watch Perkins Swagoo.
Oh yeah. The podcast with the ESPN guys.
So that's how Swagoo lost mad weight.
Did he really?
Intermittent fasting. He says he doesn't even because he was Ben Baller was talking about it.
Hold on, please tell me he said I don't even go to the gym.
He said I'm not even in the gym like
fasting
that.
tomorrow,
bro. That's why I go to the gym on top of it.
I hate it, but I gotta do it.
I hate it, bro. I be so for me. What I do is I go. I work night. I come home. I try to get that last meal in before or I get that meal in real quick, and then I go to sleep about an hour or two. I spend some time with my son, or I'll drop him off at school, and then I go to sleep. And then I usually wake up to about 50 text messages, 30 something DMs, all kinds of crazy shit on the phone. If the Half Fellas chat is going off, I got mad DMs there. And then I go to the gym about 6:15. So from 6:15 to about 7:30-ish, 7:45, that's when I hit the gym at night. And then I'll come home and I try to get in a quick my last little meal before the 8 o'clock window closes. And then I'm done for the night.
Me too, bro. I eat at 8 o'clock. I'm done. I'm 30 pounds over the next night.
I don't even eat no more at night.
But they said so. They said the thing about the intermittent fasting is, I'm not. Last night was a struggle. I ain't even go live, bro. I don't know. Maybe because it was my Friday. I know, like, it was the day. It's my last day at work. I got my birthdays coming up,
bro.
Turning up some shit. I'm gonna be here.
My struggle was today. On the way home, my wife had Popeyes. It smelled amazing.
Ooh,
Popeyes. See, that's hard. So
hard
the partner aspect of it. So Rico, are you like dieting at all? Or are you just straight there for the game?
Look, crazy thing is, bro, like I'm not even dieting, but I'm slimming down too. Like all the homies are like, dog, you losing weight.
That's because that muscle cutting weight, man.
I'm just really.
Since the Arizona game, your face is even looking slimmer, bro.
Boys,
my man, Silva, I gotta tell you. So we were tailgating in Arizona, right? We were at the Eagles Cardinals game. This man is out here. He pulls up. He says, "What's up?" I said, "What's up? My name's Rico." He said, "My name's Rico too." I said, "Oh shit." I said, "Yeah, but I'm Puerto Rican." He said, "Me too." I said, "Oh shit. This is about to be my fucking man, $100,000."
we locked in for life now.
When you pulled that Henny bottle out, I knew it was legit.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, we locked in for life now. Two Boricuas in the same place. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, bro. So yeah, no, I was gonna say your face is definitely looking slimmer, bro, since the Arizona game.
Boys,
I mean, it's just, and I gotta say, bro, the biggest thing about all of it, it was like not to sound corny, but I'm sitting there with my wife this morning when I came home from work, and not that life is hard or bad or anything. But I got a beautiful life. I got a beautiful child. I'm healthy. My wife's beautiful. But I just said, yo, like, I got a good feeling right now. Something about to happen. I'm feeling great. Yo, she's in the bed talking about, nigga, you been going to the gym. That's all that serotonin is.
My niggas be going to the gym.
She said, you happy because you going to the gym and shit. That's what that is.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Going to the gym will change everything about your whole life.
Nah, bro, I feel like I'm figuring a little bit of shit out lately. When she said that, bro, I couldn't help but laugh.
Oh,
She
bro,
said, bro, you been going to the gym, that serotonin hitting your head.
Like, you just feel good, man.
I feel good, bro. I feel good, man.
It's just the best thing you can do, bro. And once you get consistent and you're locked in, now that becomes a scary factor because now that's like your next thing. You feel me? Like you're more concerned about I gotta hit it. Now I gotta hit it.
I mean, and the most important thing for me is, bro, it's like we said, it's a joke, but yeah, I'm trying to live, bro. I got a son, y'all got kids, bro. I'm trying to be a cranky old man.
You know what, Rigo? That for me has been the biggest factor this time around. And my 20s, I want to just look good when I get dressed,
Facts.
Oh, I want to grab a couple of shows. Now it's been like, yo, people driving out this joint relatively young, 42, 41 cardiac. What's going on?
What's going on?
And I know that your time is your time, but goddamn, if I can prevent some stuff,
I'm gonna help it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna help it,
Yeah.
I have one less pastelito, here and there. Shout out, yo, hey, hold on. That's what I've been trying to. I gotta go. Yeah, you already know what I'm about to say. Silva, I know you've been to Vegas. Have you been to Cali at all?
I've been to California. I've been to San Diego and shit like that. I haven't been to the city.
You ain't had Porto's Bakery, huh?
No, I haven't been to the city to LA.
That's going. We always be talking. We be bidding in the chat, getting the guys together.
That joint right there, Porter's Baker. When we get that
Bakery.
cake for people's birthday, people know. People know that's the cake right there.
That's the bro. The pastelitos go crazy there, bro.
It's crazy.
I be wanting to get that Randy's Donut shit with some milk out there, man.
Hey, that just came out here. They just opened up Randy's in Las Vegas.
Oh, did they? Well, I'm gonna go to that one because I heard they get robbed at the other one. I'm gonna go to that one.
Yeah. No, the one in Vegas is way safer. It's a nice area. Hey, I'm definitely trying to teach my son to do the right thing, cuz definitely, just like you. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to teach him to do the right thing. Word is born. It's crazy. Like some stuff, I'll be just hanging out with my son. I'll be like, damn, bro, like, yeah, I gotta be here. I got plenty. Like, you be like, yo, like little game. You be like, yo, I can't wait to tell this little motherfucker about this shit over here.
100%, bro.
That shit is gonna be
for me. It's been my daughter, man, right now, because I got an older son, and I want to be here. I want to be here all day long too. But for my daughter, me having her a little later in life, I'm like, shit, man. I would hate not to be around for some of the crucial moments in her life. You know what I mean? It's my boy, God forbid, now I've at least impacted his life a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where he can teaching him how to be a man and stuff like that. Even though he's young now, he can at least take some of that stuff into him becoming an adult and all that stuff. But my daughter now, man, God forbid, that's just been on my mind. So it's funny you mentioned that. For me, it's just been like my daughter. To the point where the other day, dude, I was watching a meme. I was watching a meme on Instagram. It was one of these like TikToks or whatever, and it's like this guy talking. Like, you know how they'll do voiceovers or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the voiceover's like, to my daughter, I promise not to be. I may not be here for the rest of your life. She got me emotional.
Oh, yeah. Bro,
every time I hear that, because I got two.
We're living in different times, bro. We are living in different times.
You got a young one and an older one, bro.
Yeah, I got a 6-year-old and a 15-year-old.
15-year-old and an 8-month-old.
Yeah, and they both girls. So it's all over the place for me. I got to deal with the one in high school.
You still what I'm saying?
And then I got to deal with the little one. I got to make sure she's solid. She's going through, Daddy, I love you. She wants to be around Daddy.
It's beautiful. That's that. They're in that beautiful. My daughter waking up now to this. She thinks it's funny. She's 8 months old, right? But the first thing she does is smile.
Yeah.
You know, in the morning time.
Yeah, bro.
And then she like
right?
kisses on her mom and she smacks on me, you know? And it's like, it's awesome, bro. You know, it's my first daughter, man.
See,
You know?
and now y'all can convince me. Wifey's really trying to get a daughter out of me right now too. So,
Yalo pai. And you
Bro,
know
I
it's gonna be a
know.
guy. It's gonna be another boy. That's the way it
bro,
works.
see,
Hey,
and
yeah, that's the
why I
crazy
said,
thing
look,
for me. I want to push
Yeah.
a boy, but I know it's gonna be a girl.
100%.
You know what I
you
mean?
know what I feel like? I feel like I got my. I don't know, like I don't know. It's probably generic. Every guy's like, "Yo, I can't wait to have a son." Blah blah
Boy,
blah about that
That's
shit.
mostly.
But honestly, man, once it came down to it, and it was like, my wife told me she was pregnant. We was going. I was like, man, all that other shit went out the window. I was like, I just want him to be healthy. Just be healthy.
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
And then when he got here, bro, I don't know, bro. I just be loving on little man so much. Like, bro, he's always like, "Daddy, get off my cheeks." So I said, "I'm sorry, I love you, bro. I gotta give him hugs, kisses all the time. You know, that's my dude. You know, so
Dope.
I don't know. I definitely. I told her, man, you got till 35 to get a daughter out of me, and I ain't gonna be mad at it. What's up,
Yeah,
Bob?
why not, man? Why not, bro?
Why not?
Appreciate you for stopping by, man.
If you can get
Nah,
it,
bro.
get it.
So the last thing I want to get into, man. I definitely want Silva's got a very interesting, very fun video coming up, bro. So this is the main reason he's on here. He's doing the hats of the year, or you doing your cops of the year? Or you doing an actual hats?
So
of the
I'm
year?
just doing the hats that I purchased in 2022, and I think at some point this week I'll do my personal like top 10 or whatever of the year from that I've collected. But just the stuff I've collected, just a fun video. People like to see,
love it,
like bulks of shit like that. So I'll be doing that, and in doing that, it was disgusting to find out how much we spend a year in hats. I was looking at I was just averaging, like just paying $50 a hat, and I know we don't even. There's sometimes we pay more.
Yep.
And the number I could have got me like maybe like a an '84 Honda, you know.
I
could have got me like a little hoopty.
Appreciate you, Lorenzo. Bro, so all right, I gotta ask you this, because have there been any hats that you missed out on this year that you wish you touched? If so, what are they? Give me like 2 or 3 if there are any.
That I wish I touched. Oh, okay, I could tell you one. I don't know if I could tell you 3, but one that I
at least give me one if you got
the
one.
one that I really regret was the Berdine's the white version of this one.
Oh yeah, that was
like, I'm like, oh, I already got the black one. I don't need it. And for some reason, it's been killing me. That one's killing me.
You never need it until you don't get it.
Yeah, and that one's been haunting me. It almost feels like I got the away jersey and I need the home jersey, like that white one.
Yep.
That one's been killing me. But for the most part throughout the year, man, I just been copying stuff that I like, you know? Like if I like instantly like it, if I automatically like it, I'll go ahead and get it. Yeah. And then I've been cool with missing out too. Like
I feel like me and you have kind of been on that vibe where it's like if it ain't
been cool to miss it out. I missed out a couple scripts.
Missing out on a couple things if it's not. Part of it is because it's like, all right, in theory, in all honesty, copping everyone is unreasonable.
It's not. It's unreasonable and it's almost impossible.
Yeah, and then the other part of it is it's like I need something that I'm gonna hunt later on. Like
yeah.
So part of this collecting game is going on the hunt. I missed out on this right here. You know what? I got a couple of ducats in the pocket right now. I just sold off some NFTs, so I'm definitely going to be making a grail purchase this week or next week for my birthday.
And that's how you should do it. Once in a blue on your birthday or whatever, you buy one that's whatever. You buy one that's like, well, I know I'm overpaying, but it's okay.
That's how I kind of felt. I'm not even going to say I felt like I overpaid for the My Fitteds. I felt like when I felt like I got initiated, like I felt like I was part of the crew, but I really felt like I became part of the crew when I copped when I got the Chef Boy RD, bro. I felt like
and you got that Chef Boy hat at a steal, because I paid more than that, and mine's was like maybe worn a few times, maybe twice. It was white. It was the band was clean on it, but you could tell it was bent. So
was the chef the one that you had the scam issue with?
No, the scamming story was with the DC the DC Hat Club crossover. It's a DC Hat Nationals, and it's like I think I got it right here. It's like they have the Wizards colors, but it's like the
I know
Nationals.
what you're talking about.
I love that hat from the minute because it just reminds me of like 02 Jordan on the Wizards.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm looking at 150, 160, 180, even 200 when that first week. So I get home, barely go out that night. I went out, had a few drinks, bro. I get on Instagram. The scammer was like this, yo.
Yep.
He was like, hey, looking for a 7 1/4. I'm like, yeah, I am, bro. He's like, I got you. I said, how much? I'm like, he gonna say one something. He was like 120, I think was what he said. 120. And I'm like, shit, 120, everything's 180. That's a steal.
Back.
I go, yo, I'll send it to you now. When you get the hat, lock me in. When you get the hat, I got you. He's like, oh, I don't know, somebody's interested. I go to bed. It goes against my rules. I'm like, he don't got it. No hat, no purchase. I go to bed. The next day, Sunday, I'm like, hey, you still got that hat? And he's like, yeah, I do got that hat. And I'm like, yo, did the guy buy it? He's like, he said he's gonna lock me in, but if you pay now, first come, first serve.
Oh, you should have known right then and there, bro.
He's like, you know what? Send me half.
Oh.
Send me 60. I'll lock you in. Yo, cash out.
Wait.
This is the first flag.
This is the part of the story that gets wacky. I need everybody.
Yeah.
I need everybody in on this part because this is where you can see that this scammer that Silva was dealing with was a pro at this, not a hoe at this.
He's a pro. Should already went
around the globe Atlas.
I would already caught it.
No, wait, because he got that you think right now you're like I would have caught it, but wait, because now this is where the scammer. This is where he really
my boy reels it in.
You thought, this is where he hooks the worm was in Silver's mouth, but this is where the hook goes in. Go ahead, Silver.
This was the second warning. I don't really deal with PayPal.
Oh shit!
Or this and that and the third. I'm like, shit. He like, can you do Zelle? He's like, yeah, I can do Zelle.
Wait, actually, that's interesting because I kind of prefer. I feel like if you're grown enough to have a Zelle, you're not a scammer,
right? But
so he might.
What happened was it? It had to been Zelle, right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Zelle. It was Zelle. Because I remember I got at my bank about it. So I Zelled it, and he goes, "Hey, bro, there's an error. Here's your money back."
Boom.
What? I'm like, oh, this guy's legit.
This guy is a pro. I'm telling you.
Sent it.
Thanks, guy. I got it. I'll try another method. Did it go through now? Went good. You got it, man. Tomorrow, when it comes, I'll send you a video. Bro, tomorrow comes. I wish I had the hat. It's upstairs. He goes like this. It's nobody's just an arm like this. I'm like, fuck, he has the hat.
He's got the hat.
At this point, I'm like, yo, he refunded me the money. If he was going to scam me, he would have just left.
See, that right there is the thing that got is the refund. I think the refund gets.
No, this guy was fucking good.
If the refund gets at least 90% of people, like I'm feeling confident, like, yo, he gave me the money back.
So now we're in conversation. I'm like, dude, he's like, hey man, tomorrow I'll ship it out. Just send me the other half. Send him the other half.
Ugh,
fuck.
Gotcha, man. Hey, I'll send it to you after work if I can.
Boom.
He could have just blocked me right there, bro. He didn't block me, bro. He kept lingering. He was like, hey, man, tough day at work today. Couldn't make it in. I'll be sure to send it tomorrow. This guy is sick, man.
What up, fella? What up, Jonah?
The guy was sick. He was a sick guy, right?
Very yo. He
So
was
then
getting
the
his
next
dollars
day, I'm
off
like,
with
I
this
forget
shit, bro.
about it almost. I'm so comfortable. I'm like, yo, the hat's coming. I forget, but I get a little bored. I'm like,
You
hey,
realize
man.
it's been a couple days.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, it's another day. Hey, man, make it out today. Refresh the page. User not found. User not found. User this, he blocked me. It was over, man. It was
My boy
over.
Tati for another 3 days. Let the
He
shit
kept.
go.
It was a slow death. It was a slow death.
That's a cold.
And you know what hurt about it, bro? I really wanted the hat, bro.
That's
Yo.
what
I fucking really wanted the hat.
Yo.
That's what hurt.
And I ended up getting the hat at a good price from a legit dude. But it defeated the purpose because it felt like I still ended up paying what the hat was going for because I gave away $120, you know?
Yeah.
I went against all my rules, man. I went against all my rules.
Bro, it's just I know it's a shitty story because it's obviously you getting scammed, but it's such a great story too. Because
It's a great story.
It's a
You
great
laugh
story.
about it after a while.
It's like after this point, like it's like
And the guy's Instagram, it's him in like the gym with these little ass shorts flexing like this. His name was Isidro. That motherfucker.
bro. This is the time we live in. It's a very wild era in the hat world because literally when you want something like, especially if it's a New York drop or you know what I'm saying, certain like come on, Brim's indie, like no one, we don't know anyone in indie, like it's crazy, like you're literally shooting your shot in the comments and
yeah, you are,
and luckily, knock on wood, I've come up with two great. I got a My Fitteds plug that I know is legit. I got a New York plug that I know.
Oh yeah, some of them New York guys, you know, they all follow each other, and you know they're official, like New York Patchwork and all those guys.
Yeah.
They're official. But
shout out my boy, you know what I'm saying? 2 plates, 1 supper, you know what I'm saying? He's legit. He's got me, bro. He got my sport. He gets me in my sports world. Anything that's coming up in New York, for the most part, he gets me. You know, shout out my Fitteds plug. You know what I'm saying? I don't have you on Instagram. It's Facebook Connect. That's the craziest part. But shout out once again, Jonah. She went to Jonah. He got me connected with Homeboy. So he got me and Jonah right for the Pokemon drop, and he got me right for the.
Hey, did you see? No. Did you see the lids drop that Batman drop?
Oh yeah. That shit kind of crispy.
Hey, no, for us being Eagle fans, I was kind of like, hey, yeah, I gotta kind of get one.
Hey, Jonas, we are actually talking about that the Michael comment earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Silva brought it up, but Rico, you weren't here yet. You want to speak on it real quick?
And yeah, honestly, I just seen it on the way over here when I was coming back from doing my little duties. I was like, let me hear what this motherfucker got to say.
Me and Silva spoke on it, but I want to hear your thoughts real quick.
So I hear it. I'm like, sound scared.
It does sound a little scared, right?
Hey, you know, like it's cool. You know, you talking your division, but you talking with Vaughn like, hey, they got everything locked and loaded in Philly. Like, hey, bro, just worry about playing us the 24th.
That's gonna be a hell of a day, yo.
Man,
and I'm off for Christmas Eve and Christmas.
It's gonna be a hell of a day. I'm gonna be with family in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And we're gonna have the game on and food and shit, man.
Bro,
it's gonna be awesome.
I do want to play this clip before I ask Silva his last couple questions because I know it's late for you, my brother. I'm sorry, I'm keeping you up late tonight.
It's all good.
But
I carry my scars with me everywhere I go. I don't forget. Do I waste my energy worrying about the opinion of someone else, opinion of a sheep? No. But I truly invest my focus in me getting better as a team, getting better as a player, getting better as a quarterback, and doing the things I need to do for my team. So everybody in their opinion don't deposit at the bank. I just try and stay true to myself, stay true to my teammates, and just chase that growth alongside with them.
Is that him in response to the ball?
That is crazy. That was his post-game presser. So it's almost like they knew.
Yeah, it sounds like he's talking to the boy Micah.
It sounds like it, right? It was, but I feel like it's hurt. Like and then you read this comment, there was a point in time where people said I couldn't throw the deep ball and I could only throw it 5 yards, which we did hear that last season. We heard people saying he didn't have an arm, he couldn't which is blasphemy, right? Like, bro, he got he got drafted. Like there's dudes in the NFL who don't get drafted.
That's
So
facts.
the fact that you say that this dude couldn't throw the ball like is crazy.
Those are narratives that just stick with people, man.
And it's a real, and it's funny because, and this is and I know you could definitely speak on this. I would love to hear your thoughts before we get to the last couple of hat things, because in the NFL is one of the leagues where your draft position doesn't really matter, right? Like you could come in.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter. You could be a UDFA. You could be a 4th round pick, a 5th round pick, 6th round pick.
You could be a first pick O lineman.
Exactly, bro.
It's whatever the team needs, really.
Whatever the team needs in a draft, and what you actually end up doing on the field is what truly matters at the end of the day. And a quarterback of all positions, like I'm fully convinced the NFL has no idea what they're doing when they're picking a quarterback, or at least they're just too impatient with them. God can't take away from Christmas Eve game. Go Birds. Fuck those ungrateful cocksuckers. Notice the cow bitches. Hey, Jonas, this one's for you, my boy.
Hell yeah. Fuck that.
Shout out Jonas, man. Jonas is a day one, man. Appreciate it, brother. I was so Silva, man. Can you give us a little bit of preview of what we can expect to see? A couple. I don't want to take all the sauce away from your video. Can we see a couple hats that's going to be on your favorite cops of the year?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
My boy got like 30 hats right there.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all why he's sorting out a couple hats. One of my favorite videos is when my man is on vacation. He goes to Wildwood, New Jersey. Shout out Wildwood, New Jersey, old stomping grounds. If you're from the Delco, Philadelphia area, Jersey, you're definitely doing some time in Wildwood on the boardwalk. So my man, he's got a really great vlog of when he went on vacation. My man was only gone for a few days. He's got the full 30. What is that? A 30 clip?
Yeah. This is from Liz. This is like really good, man. If anybody you don't have to necessarily travel with it, but I keep them in here when I store them away because it keeps all that dust and all that crap away from it. Absolutely. So like all the off whites and like the black hats, I keep them in there. So
that's where I put my hats at.
You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to be traveling. It's just good to have them in the crib anyway.
Yep.
But this is my favorite hat. My favorite hat in my collection. I don't know why I love this hat so much, but I do love it, and I love it so much. I wish I could double up on it because I don't wear it. I don't wear this freely. I wear it like scared because I don't want to like air it out. I really love this joint, man. This is from California. This is a California hat in Jeans Palace. It's all maybe the camera's not picking it up, but it's all metallic green.
That's just fire.
And I like absolutely love this hat, bro. And
wait,
on the aftermarket, you can't really see it. You don't really see it on the aftermarket much.
Let me see the baddie.
This is a little raised battering.
Wait, because I just got that Brims Indy.
Yeah. You have this hat that looks like this is like the little brother to this hat.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the same thing almost, but it's not metallic. The one you got.
So wait, now I'm getting a narrative off Brims Indy. Are they doing the little bro hats over there?
Yeah, I don't know.
They got the little chef kind of.
Almost wait. Is that the same company that dropped the chef variation?
Yes,
that's what they're doing then, bro.
Bro, that's what Brims Indy is doing. Yo, you just opened my eyes.
And I respect it.
I do too. That's crazy. Hey, but for $24.99, I couldn't say no.
You know
that's that shit you sent me, huh?
The sale, yeah, they're having a year-end sale for $24.99 or $29.99 for a year-end sale. You can get me to buy a pretty good hat.
This is the very first hat that I bought in 2022.
That's
one of 22. This dropped that pro image right here. Solid hat, bro. It's not doing too much. It keeps it original to the Phillies color scheme. If the Phillies came out with this on the field, you wouldn't trip about it.
I'm thoroughly waiting. I need there to be a script day at Citizens Bank Park. I will literally fly.
They need to, bro.
I will fly into town and be at that game for script day
with like 25 hats.
Oh yeah,
This is from Lids HD. This hat is stupid. This hat is stupid.
I was asleep at the wheel with that one.
Oh yeah.
It was in my cart. I went to take a morning piss. I turned around.
It was gone like Nick Cage in 60 seconds.
Absolutely, bro. That is I'm looking for that in a half. But it's because it's this is a weird narrative that we face in the hat game. Because it's a Lids HD, I am not willing to break big bread on it.
It's so weird because this Lids, I can't pay $100.
Yeah, but if it was a my
70.
Lids or if it was a Diallo or something, I would be breaking bread for it. But because it's a Lids HD, I can't justify it. I don't know why it's so weird, bro.
I gotta give it to the fly flathis. I like the fly flathis. It's not the Time Mathis hat.
No,
but goddamn it,
it's there.
It is to me.
There. It's there, bro. You can't even like.
It is to me.
What's the difference? There's no difference. The only difference is how hard the stitching is hitting.
Yeah, it's something different about it. I can't tell.
It's the clarity of the stitching. And I will say this. Now, I'm not an LA guy at all. However, I finally saw that Coliseum patch. The work of
it
looks
Coliseum
like
patch is ridiculous.
The one with like every color is like the brown, on a white John is like I could see someone spending almost $400 on that hat because it's literally a work of art.
Is that the one? That's not the one that has the Olympic rings on it, right?
Yes, the
That's
Coliseum.
ridiculous.
It's crazy, bro. Did y'all see the clip where AJ Quez were celebrating on the sideline and Jalen sitting there locked in? Absolutely, Jonas. Absolutely. Jonas, you're going to have to run the episode back because we definitely were talking. Now, I know you have to drop in at 5:45 West Coast time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely was hitting on those things because, that got us Eagles fans excited. It got us out of the seat because we're seeing how locked in our quarterback in. Position players are excited, obviously, rightfully so. Guys getting good yards, getting good touchdowns. But Jalen Hurts, being the Tom Brady-esque kind of quarterback he is, locked in. Now, is that raise going to be in your top hats?
Yeah, this is going to be a top 5 hat, bro. I mean, if I'm not playing it biased, this is a good ass pro image hat, bro. I until this hat, I don't remember seeing like raised scripts.
You know what?
The fact that they got the Tropicana side patch, and they kind of kept original. They kept it original to the team colors. Another one that if the raise pops out there with it, you won't really trip about it.
You know what, bro? You might have me in search of something right now.
Yeah.
Because you know what? The raise, I know it's an R, but it kind of looks like a P star.
Right.
Okay, I guess.
Tropicana patch is great. Show me that Tropicana patch again.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's fire.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And the Tropicana is kind of like an Atlantic City thing.
Yeah, the Tropicana. Yeah,
I got some crazy stories at Tropicana in Atlantic City, bro. I got
crazy, yo.
Crazy.
I see where you're getting at.
I got, bro.
I
tell you, I got some wild stories to the we don't call it the Tropicana at AC. We call it the Tropicana, my boy.
Yeah.
That's Tropicana, bro. I got some wild stories there. Yo, honestly, man, I gotta say, man, Silva, I appreciate you, bro. You're my we're script boys first, but me and you, I think we got a special little thing because we the P Star boys. Like,
no doubt.
Everybody's stuck with the P Star, but I feel like me and you really started going crazy.
No doubt.
With the P Stars these past few months,
No doubt.
It came from that one from, was that ECAP City or is it Cap City?
Yeah, that was the one. I think it was from ECAP.
That one got me and you looking like, woo! Now that one right there, I have that, and I had the hat. Oh wait, that's a good pin.
That's a fire pin.
That's a fire pin, bro.
And I don't really rock pins like that, but that right there.
I love that. I have that hat. It's one of my. And I don't wear it as often as I really need.
This is a good hat. This is a good hat, bro.
That's a great. Did you see the one that you saw? I know you saw the one that came out this weekend.
Yeah.
I had to jump on that one just because the brown. Bro, I love that brown.
It's like a Timberland color joint.
The brown one, huh?
Yeah,
man. The brown one heat.
It's a good look, man. It's the UV is crazy on it, and but the UV with the brown upper top brim, whatever, is crazy. But look, guys, I said it all episode. I'm gonna say it one more time. Make sure you guys go. You heard my man. He's got a giveaway going down. Silva.
I think I actually reached that right now too from when I was in here. So I'm gonna be giving away, man.
There we go.
On my Instagram, and I'm gonna post up. If not today, I'll repost it tomorrow. The rules, and I'm gonna be giving away $100 $100 gift card to Lids, man. And Lids is so scummy that they charge you 15 cents for bags now, which is incredible.
They're crazy for that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say,
me.
what I do say is like the followers, like, you know, my subscribers and stuff. Like, I know my personal page is like around 50 something. The Swoop Boys page is going up in a couple hundreds. But the thing is, I love is that the subscribers aren't like crazy high right now. However, each one is like a real subber. Like,
I love it.
They really come through. So if they don't watch live, they literally come through on the rewatch, and they literally they tap in. So whenever there's something going on, so I'm not shocked that you got it right now, but you'll probably gain a few more in the meanwhile, bro. Like, they really be showing love. You know, like Jonas, Mark Bird, appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know, Robert, you know, that's Twizzy's boy right there. They out there.
Boy, that's my brother.
You feel me? Like West Coast Swoop Nation. Hey. Silva, I appreciate you coming through, my boy. I know it's late over there on the East Coast. Twizzy, always appreciate you coming through. Any final thoughts y'all want to go ahead and say before I throw this thing out?
I'm gonna say a final thoughts, man. Y'all be safe during the holiday season. You know, a lot of crazy shit happened during the holiday. Stay safe, man. Stay committed to this whole health journey that we're on. And let's continue to be great men and great fathers, man, to the little ones, man. That's it, man.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all.
Twizzy.
I'm up out of here, cuzzy.
Appreciate you, Silva. Hey, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna rap with you tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna send you the link. Be easy.
You already know.
Twizzy, you got any final words, my boy? Or anything? You didn't get to say much Eagles talk. You got anything you want to say birds wise? And we could talk a little nip if you want to.
He said we could.
Because we didn't get to last time I had you on, we did not get to talk that. I do want to give you that, bro. So what did Nip mean to you, real quick? What did Nip mean to you? How'd you find Nip?
That's like what should decide. That's like another 2 hours, Twizzy. But where I found Nip, I've been fucking with Nip since 2008.
Okay, he was right around with me then.
You know what I mean?
I'm a very early Nip supporter as well.
I mean, so when I started hearing Nip, you know, in my era, you know, we was about the same color, so it was like, damn, yeah, I'm fucking with Nip. Like,
hell yeah.
Hey, like, he speak nothing but positive. Yeah, he a gangbanger, but he probably one of the most smartest gangbangers on a different aspect. And you could tell from his progression from Bullets Ain't Got No Name 1,
absolutely,
2, 3, to the TMC
Sloss,
the marathon continues to Crenshaw. You know what I mean? Like, all his mixtapes were album qualities. And that's the crazy thing. Like, who's making mixtape with album qualities? Nip was doing.
No one was. And then, I mean, you got to go, like you said, he was such a smart businessman. Go, like you said, this is going to take a whole episode. So I don't want to go too, I don't want to do deep dive because I do want to have a Nipsey dedication episode.
Definitely.
I do feel like that is due because, I mean, man, I could say so much. But what I will say is the business acumen to charge $100 for an album, to the proud to pay versus the I still want everybody to have.
It went from 100 to then he had the mailbox money that was $1,000.
Talk about it, but then still did the proud to pay.
Proud to pay, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a real Nipsey fan, I mean, at the end of the day, every Nipsey fan didn't fuck with mailbox money at first.
I feel like I don't see how you couldn't.
No, because I think what it was is we were so used to his gangbang shit so hard.
Oh, because
you know what I mean? That the mailbox money threw us off.
Because mailbox money was really, I think, like you said, the progression fully. Leveled. You could see that was a point. And I'm gonna tell you what, that's crazy you say that because that's where you see he did. You could tell that there was a leveling up in life where he was no longer doing the same, maybe living in the same environment. I will say, and this does hit me because I remember. Right when Instagram started like really popping off. So this is probably about a year or so before Mailbox Money comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Nip and this has to be years before. This has to be a few years because this is when the Crenshaw brand really starts popping off.
Yes. So
Nip is I'll never forget, this is when Instagram, he had posted a video. This had to be when 7 days a week and I got tired of fucking hoes, so that's on my marathon and season with me. Like, so I was like, one of the first people I ended up following when I got an Instagram was Nip.
Yeah.
Now, I was a late adapter of Instagram, but Nip was one of the first people I followed. And this is when he was pushing the red Ferrari. This is like that era. You know what I'm saying? The drop top red Ferrari. So he was getting money, but it wasn't like he wasn't status symbol yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, and that's what I tell people. Like, I mean, it's obviously it's different because I was in Cali and I saw the whole movie.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I saw it. So it was like after Mailbox Money didn't hit the way he wanted it to hit, that's where we got Slauson Boy 2. He went back to his ways, and oh my God, did he just bring everybody back to that shit? Was just a whole different era on Slauson Boy 2.
I'm gonna tell you what, Slauson Boys 2.
Woo!
Slauson Boys 2 might be one of my. It's hard to say it's my favorite mixtape, but the way he go because it's so late in the Nips mixtapes.
Exactly.
However, it's just so good, bro.
Pretty grindy.
That is Symbol 2.
That's my favorite song. That's one of my favorite songs,
bro.
That shit.
Ocean Views is motivation, bro.
Yeah, that literally, I can literally play Slauson Boy 2 from front to back, no skips.
Bro, I think I gotta see if I can pull it up if it's too late now. But I still play Slauson Boys 2 like it's brand new, bro. Like if you know how everyone has that wrap up.
Yeah.
That wrap up. I gotta see if I can pull it up because I be bumping Slauson Boys 2 like that shit just came out.
Like, bro,
I love the marathon. Don't get me wrong, bro. The marathon goes. The marathon is the epitome of everything that Nip wanted to do.
My favorite song on the marathon, hands down, is Love.
See, I gotta be, bro. I love the very first song. Try at the beginning, the mean street.
Oh yeah, I just feel like Love it spoke so much to me.
Yeah,
I'm just like, damn, yeah, I see you,
bro. And I'm not. Like I said, we're not gonna do a super deep dive on Nip right now. We're definitely gonna do. We're gonna have it definitely. You know, we're gonna. I'm deciding. I'm calling it now. We're definitely gonna do a Nipsey Hussle dedicated episode.
Do it.
I'm gonna look up certain dates that are prolific to Nip. I don't want to just say when he passed away.
No, of course not.
You know, because I feel like he was just so much more than that. But I definitely do because, man, what he meant to so many people. I mean, here we are, and I'll say it like this is like, and I think you can kind of appreciate it because we are similar age. We're the same age. Shit. Is when we all love Pac. But we weren't around for the Pac run like that. You know what I'm saying? We weren't outside for the Pac run.
Yeah, I was there. But
I was I heard it. I was around.
Exactly.
We wasn't outside for it.
No.
But we were outside for the entire Nip run.
And like I tell people, like, I don't know, like for me it was different. Like when Pac died, my brother felt it because my brother's 11 years older than me. Yeah. So I knew what was up. But I'm like, okay, Pac died.
Yeah.
But like I tell people, when Nip died, I feel like that was the equivalent to when Tupac died.
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Put it. And he might have even, no disrespect to Pac, because I love Tupac.
Absolutely.
He might have been a little bit more influential to the West Coast for certain individuals.
I could agree with that 100%. But when it comes to our modern day Nip, I just feel like Nip was the modern day Pac.
He was everything. He was everything to everybody.
I mean, bro, like what was that Drake line? I didn't cry when Pac died, but I probably will when Hove does.
Yeah.
Bro, I shed real grown man tears when we heard I'll never forget, bro. My son was an infant. We were living in our old apartment. And my boy Kev, me and Kev, we both always been shout out Kev. You know what I'm saying? Go stream my boy Kev's music. He always has great music coming out, bro. But he hit me, Kevin Moore, bro, and he was like, "Yo, they got Nip," and I didn't even need to hit him back and say, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" I felt it, bro. Something about that day was heavy.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, bro. I was I'll never forget it. I was grocery shopping with my wife at the supermarket.
Yep.
Niggas hit me up like it was my brother. Hey, bro, are you okay? And I was kind of at first I was kind of like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm okay? Hey, bro, they got Nip. I was like, no, they didn't, bro. There's no way they got Nip, bro. they got Nip. I was like, what the
fuck? See, and I felt like I didn't even question it because I said nobody's gonna joke about this.
Yeah, it's like when Kobe died. Rest in peace. Nobody jokes about it.
Oh man, and it was so for those two to be so close when it happened. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole thing, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast series.
Yeah. No, well, I just want to let me get you. Obviously, we love Nip. R.I.P. One of the greatest.
You know
and you know what, man? In my head, the image of Nip that goes on in my head that never goes out of style is Nip at the now it's called cryptocurrency.
Oh yeah, We'll say Staples
Center. It's always Staples Center to me.
It's always Staples. That's the house Kobe built.
Yeah, exactly. The house Kobe built.
Facts.
Is Nip standing up, ready to square up on court side, pulling the pin like, bro.
Hey, and I'm just happy that I was able to see Nip at least four times, bro.
Bro,
at least I got to see him.
I never got to see him actually perform, but you know what? I was at Complex Con in 20. It was the first year of Complex Con, I think.
I think that's what is it?
2017? 2017, I think.
Something like that. It's back.
It was right before the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
It had to be 2016 then.
2016. I'm walking. I saw Nip. He was speaking on cryptocurrency back then. I saw him at one of the discussions they had in Complex Con, and then as later on in the day, I'm walking. I got my homegirl Georgette with me. We're walking through. I see this big security dude. All of a sudden, bro, right behind the security guy kind of hits a little left. Nip standing right there, bro. For like, I can't even believe it. And I didn't even think. And I said, yo, Nip, you're one of the greatest. And my man, he actually dapped me up and said, thank you, bro. As he's walking, like he didn't, it wasn't a long exchange or anything like that. Quick, thank you.
That's hard, bro.
And bro, but that's just who he was, bro. He loved his fans and like
he's just a real nigga, bro.
Bro, and I never got, like I said, I never got to see him perform, but just that moment is gonna stay with me for the rest of my life, bro.
Man, yeah, his performance was amazing. Luckily, I got to take my wife one time to see him, and that shit was dope.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas. Hey man, look, Eagles 12-1.
We 12-1, baby.
Are obviously excited about it. We got the Bears this week on the road. I'm not too threatened about this one.
Nah, look, honestly, bullshit aside, if you're a Cowgirl fan watching, look, the 24th, we on your ass. We ready. I know y'all ready, but be prepared because Dallas Goedert is coming back healthy.
Hey, exactly.
Just saying. We just re-signed Anthony Harris, so he doesn't have to learn the playbook.
I'm not too excited for the Anthony Harris side, but I am happy that he knows the playbook. So
that's the only thing I'm too happy about.
Anything's better than Kayvon Wallace. I'll take that. Hey, look, you already know we all we got, we all we need. My Twizzy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Silva coming through, blessing us.
Oh,
you know
and before I go, don't forget. Happy C-Day to my motherfucking Twizzy. 34, turn the fuck up.
We out here,
enjoy this shit. Celebrate my man, subscribe, and we gonna turn up one time.
Appreciate you, my boy. Hey, and on that note, we out of here.
Hey, yo, Pop.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, yo, Papi. What's poppin', B?
Hey, Papi. Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Papi. Que pasa, mi primo?